Welcome to Bracket in Session. I am your host Alejandro, or Mexi as I'm known in the Smash community. In this show, special guests and myself analyze and nerd out about Smash Bros. Ultimate, its competitive meta, and major performances in our local scene. In this episode, we'll discuss Donkey Kong from the Donkey Kong series, how to play him, how to beat him, and more. I suggest that you grab your favorite hot drink, relax, and enjoy the show as Bracket is now in session. Alright, welcome back to... Oh. No, you know what? That's making it.
You know what I was about to say? I was about to say we're one take Jakers as well, and I just sorry.
Yeah, that's making it into the episode. Welcome to Bracket in Session, everybody. Today's a very, very exciting episode for me as well as these guys. So today we're talking about Donkey Kong, one of the original 12, and probably one of the most popular characters for casuals as well.
Yeah.
And to talk about him, I'm being joined by Keutz and HotHeadJabz. How you going, gentlemen?
What's up, mate? Thanks for having us on the potty.
Thanks for having us on. Appreciate it.
Oh.
I just thought I had a little surprise for the podcast. I thought since it was the DK podcast and I play DK, I'd whip out this old relic from one of my first big tournaments I went to.
It's sick.
Handcrafted the DK tie.
Didn't even know you had that. That's awesome.
And it's the purple color too.
Yeah.
You both used the same old. I was thinking of animating this, but I thought you guys would look identical if I did that.
Mexi, permission to share a photo?
Go right ahead.
This is when I wore it first. This is in a Pop It 1 video from 5 years ago.
Holy shit, you look so young there.
Hold on.
But, so I would have been 19.
Yeah.
I gotta quickly check that, because...
That's awesome.
How do I bring that up? Hold on. I guess I'll do this.
Can I just get something straight? Who's the leader of the bunch, Jabsy?
Oh, probably you, I reckon.
Nice.
It's probably you.
Sweet, thank you.
There we go. There's the... Oh, wait, no, I messed it up. Hold on. There's the image for those watching
If
at
Harris
home.
was still around, I'd say Harris, but he's off in Korea, so you're the leader of the bunch at the moment.
In Australia, I'm the leader of the bunch.
Yep.
So I guess to get started on this beforehand, I'd like both of you to give like a short story of your relationship and evolution with the game, going from like, we all started as a casual, just playing with like your siblings or something. So how did you guys start? I guess we can go into my screen order, so that's Jabs first.
Yeah.
I concur.
So, I started playing, I think, Smash 4, but that was casually with a roommate of mine. We just did 1v1s at the time with like the borders and stuff. I did play Donkey Kong and he played Game & Watch. We'll just go back and forth on that. Eventually, I was not allowed to grab him at one point because I worked out how to ding dong, and he's like, "Okay, no grabbing from you." I'm like, "All right, fine." And then eventually got to the point where I was just better, and I think he got annoyed at that. And I'm like, "All right, maybe I'll go look into some locals." Usually, by the time I started playing, it was like Ultimate when Steve came out, so Smash 4 was basically dead. So very, very long shot. I didn't have a Switch at the time, so I went to the I think it was January or February Ranny, just to see what Ultimate was like.
What year? Do you remember the year?
The year?
So Steve came out 2020, October. That would have been
2020,
lockdown,
I think.
But there was also COVID, so you gotta take into account like a year around that.
I think it was 2020 because we had lockdown and then we had the second and third lockdown, and I came between the second and third, I think.
You thread the needle between the lockdowns.
Yeah. Because like I came for that one monthly, and then I didn't think I went to anything for a couple of months because at the time I didn't want to play online because the netcode is pretty bad. Even if you're like nearby. And I was pretty stubborn at the time, like, no, I only want to play offline, so I just waited.
It's about
until lockdown was back out, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's basically how I started, was just playing with my roommate, basically. One cool lore is, like, I did play Brawl as well as a kid, but I didn't play Donkey Kong, I played Meta Knight.
I mean...
So things could have been way different. I could have been a Meta Knight player.
Wait, age check. Jabsy, how old are you?
1999, so 26. Yeah.
I'm 24. Mexi,
Yeah.
feel free to. Do you want to check in on the age check?
Yeah, so I am 2003, so I might be. That's definitely
22.
I'm
Yeah,
22,
so he's the baby of the
22.
group.
Hey man, I'm only 20. I'm turning 23 this year. I'm only like.
Bro's Diddy Kong.
Yeah.
Jabsy's Grandpa Kong, and I'm Donkey Kong. Sweet.
I don't want to be Diddy Kong.
Alright.
All right, how about
like
you,
to
Keutz?
go, Albert.
How's your evolution with this game?
Is this for like just Donkey Kong, or is this just Smash?
Like this is
question.
Smash in general.
Oh, okay. I don't know, like since I was a kid, me and my brother, I've got one brother, we'd always be grinding Super Smash Bros. It was like it's been my favorite game. And then played Melee, Brawl, went back to Melee because I thought it was better. And then didn't really like 4 as well. But you know what I did like in 4? I like Donkey Kong's dash attack. Because in Melee, if we're all familiar here, he does like the weird like kick and he goes nowhere.
Yeah.
And I used to hate that. I used to like that Donkey Kong was a cool big monkey. I didn't like his dash attack. In 4, I found out his dash attack was the roll. And literally, I'm not even kidding, when Ultimate came out, that's why I started playing Donkey Kong, was because I liked his dash attack. Little did I know it'd become a very bad habit of mine.
It's a broken move. What can you say?
It is a broken move. But
Yep.
yeah, I went to tournaments back in like 2018 for Melee. And then when Ultimate came out, in Melee, everyone was really, really good. And I didn't want to learn the tech skill. And then Ultimate came out. I was like, I'm going to be good at this game. And then it took me, I don't know, like, what's that, like, oh my God, is that 7 years? No, it must be 6 years. 6 years to finally get a number 1. I was very proud of that.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Solid
pretty
DK
awesome.
the whole time, by the way. The answer, I always went to secondaries, and the answer was always back to monkey, bro. Literally every single time.
Reject evolution.
Jabsy, do you mind, bro, Jabsy?
What the hell, man?
Is that
This
alright?
is fucked up. No, that's not okay. Sit that down.
Okay, so
Sorry.
for the listeners and
No,
the
I'm joking. You can have whatever you want.
so the law here for the listeners.
Thank you, Jabs.
So there's 2 things in this world that Jabs loves, and those are Donkey Kong and Coca-Cola. So if you,
I love the wife wasn't mentioned.
I mean,
No.
that's the
That's a
next thing.
secret.
That's
That's a strong number 3. That's a strong number 3. In that order. Yeah, what comes first, Donkey Kong or Coke? Quickly.
Oh, wait,
probably Donkey
true.
Kong, honestly. Yeah.
If it can be
Right,
both,
definitely.
then it's definitely both. Like, I know you... There was it that you went to, like, an interstate major and someone drew, like, an artwork of everyone who went, and you had this... Like, it was at a pool party. The theme was pool party.
Oh yeah, I know what you're
You
talking
got
about.
the-
It's a art piece where we went to Big Cheese. I think it was Big Cheese 3 or 4, and we got this art piece done. And I had purple Donkey Kong with a cola in his hand, sitting on a chair. I'll have to go find that image later for you. It's
that-
really cool.
That was sick. So,
Please.
I guess, for Jabs, this might be a bit more of an obvious question, but how come you chose to start playing as Donkey Kong? Was it that you just love him, or was it like you like super heavies and he was your favorite, or you just kind of the moves are fun?
For me, it was more the character. My first game ever was Donkey Kong 64. So since then, like, I've always loved Donkey Kong as a character. And it was like either Donkey Kong or Diddy. But the issue was I didn't like Diddy as much as DK, and I found him way too hard at the time. So I actually just stuck to DK. I'm like, you know what, this guy's cooler. I prefer it, and it's easier. So it's more like of an attachment to the IP, I'd say, more than anything. Because before Smash, I didn't really play any fighting games. The closest thing I can think of is like a MOBA, but that's like a big stretch, I think.
Yeah.
Really.
What about you, Keutz?
Why did I play Donkey Kong? Why do I
Yeah.
play... Oh, yeah, why did? Well, do.
Done.
Why did I choose... Honestly, my first main in any Smash game was Captain Falcon. And then I just thought Donkey Kong was cool. Ever since I was a little boy, it was like, I don't know, just beating someone up with the big monkey. Like, it's just funny. I don't know. Like, the other person's like, oh, you're just throwing out, like, just your arms and limbs. People got swords and shit. Doesn't matter. You're a big monkey. And then when Ultimate came out, I think, like, the way that game, like, worked very like early on, like allowed me to get the ball rolling enough with Donkey Kong that I was like able to be like good at ultimate. Well, good. I could play the game at an adequate level with Donkey Kong, and then I just stuck with him, and I think over the years, it's just a choice. It's like it's aged like wine, where it's like I just keep being like, yeah, Donkey Kong's really fun, and for me, my advice for anyone: pick a main you think's fun. Like unless you're like like some young prodigy that's like gonna break out of Oz and do crazy like in America, which I don't think we have, unfortunately. But play who you think's fun, and you'll get a lot more out of it.
Yeah, 100%.
That's why I play Donkey Kong. He's fun.
That's what it's all about, I reckon. And like, I think if you play any game at a competitive level, like above casual tier, I think that automatically makes you good. Like the gap between casual and competitive is massive, I think.
Yeah.
It's like massive.
Yeah, sometimes we forget that, I think. Like, we compare ourselves to everyone else, but then we realize, wait, we're actually not that bad if you think about it in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
We're probably like in the top 1% or whatever.
Yeah.
If you put our weakest like O2 at a desk at like some like uni, and you were like, anyone that is a casual smasher, play this guy. The O2 is not dropping a game.
Not a single one.
Yeah. Maybe loses like 5%.
Yeah,
but we've got a good cut above the casuals.
Mm-hmm. So I guess we can move on to section 1, and this is the fun one, which is playing as Donkey Kong. We love him, right? So
yes,
we can start talking about his moves and what they can be used for. So I think most of Donkey Kong's moves are actually pretty good. Like they have a lot of range. If they're pretty safe, if they're spaced, kill power not lacking there, and they all like combo together to come up with a very hype product is what I think. What do you guys think about his moves, like as individuals?
As the leader of the bunch, I'm gonna throw it over to Jabzy, because as a player, I'm vibe based. Like people ask me all the time, they're like, they're like, oh, what's this frame? What's this frame? I actually don't know off the dome. I'm very much vibe based. So I'm going to throw it over to Jabzy, and then I'm going to fill in my input from what Jabzy says.
So I'm going to
over to you, Jabzy.
Pull up frame data real quick, because we're going to need this. But yeah, like if you look at his moves individually, they're really good. Like his F tilt is huge and disjointed, pretty fast. Same thing as like up tilt. It's disjointed fast. Down tilt is probably his best, like, poke tool. Super fast, low profiles.
Are you eating a banana?
I had to eat breakfast on the fly. I do this every morning.
The cosplay is coming alive. Sorry, Jabs, keep going.
Yeah, the smash attacks are, like, pretty average. Honestly, they're very situational. Dash attack is broken. It can be like -1 on shield if you space it correctly. Combo starts. Then like his aerials, like in I reckon they're pretty decent. Nair is like, it's pretty slow to start up, frame 10, but it auto cancels basically any time, and you can combo into it typically.
And it lasts a while.
Yeah, it's like, I think the exact frames is like 16 to 18 frames. That is probably his weakest aerial. It's supposed to be like a big kind of overarching arc above you. The issue is that it doesn't have any real kill power, so you don't really use it that much besides to like disrespect off stage.
Yeah, casuals are crying right now. They love forward air.
Dude, it is dash attack into forward air. I wish it was a true combo.
Surely if it hits like the very last bit of dash attack, it is it not?
It is. If you hit the weak, fucking Mexi's right, mate. If you hit the weak part, this is the vibe base coming in. It is true, because I've had people
maybe
be like,
it just feels true. Maybe the vibe is that it's true.
It's definitely not true. I can tell you that.
I'm telling you, on Donkey Kong, bro. If there's certain percents and you hit the weak hit, you can hit a fair, and like they literally can't do anything. But it's got to be the weak hit, and they're going to be at about like 20%.
I can see it.
Yeah,
it's either that or put someone at a terrible 50-50 where they're gonna air dodge or jump or whatever.
I can't tell you the numbers. I can just tell you that I feel it. and it's there.
And it works, yeah, of course. Back here, probably his best aerial. It's super fast, disjointed. You can do 2 in a short hop. And it auto cancels and combos into itself.
And it kills, and it edge guards, and it like anti-airs. It does everything. Landing.
I think if Donkey Kong didn't have back air, his neutral would be really bad, I think.
Neutral is back air, methinks.
But I think it holds everything together. His up air is pretty good as a juggling tool. His head is disjointed the whole time, and it covers his whole head. On top of that, it's really fast. And then I guess Dare, it isn't used as much as I think it should be used. It can combo into like up air, up smash, if you're spicy, you can do it into grab on platforms. You can even do it into itself. Like if someone's at the ledge, you can dare. That's a really strong combo tool. The only issue is it's unsafe, like -9, and it's low.
Yeah, it's also a really good roll call out as well if you just jump back down there. Oh.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So it's a very hard call out option with high risk, high reward.
And the reason I know that is because in preparation for this episode, I played 1 hour of Donkey Kong on Elite Smash. Not even Elite, because it's not an Elite, it's a quick play, but I did that.
Yeah.
By the end of this potty, mate, you'll be getting that into Elite Smash. I promise you that. Weak dash attack.
Yeah, real.
True combo in the fair, bro.
You'll never see it coming.
I'll never see it coming.
Yeah. This is like, I guess, one of the biggest helpers is like actually talk about like his combos. I think most of them have to do with grab and cargo throw.
Yeah.
I don't think he has like 2 pieces of like random combination of moves every here and there, but like his main stuff is you want to learn how to grab and how to cargo throw. Do you guys want to explain how cargo throw works?
Oh, do you mind if I get the mic on this one, Javsy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. So, what we're talking about, like, this is the thing for all new Donkey Kong players, right? You want to get that cargo throw. Do you just want to explain how cargo throw works, Mexi?
Yes, please.
At the start? Alright. So, Donkey Kong's forward throw is unlike anyone else's in Smash. When you grab someone, you press forward throw, you put him on your little back, and you can run around with this person. So this entails 2 things. Thing number 1 is you can throw them... Or you can throw them when they're in cargo throw, by the way. You can then throw them up, forward, down, back. Up's probably the best for comboing. Forward's the best for killing off the side. Down throw is also good for killing off the side. And then back throw is like a shit mix. I'm going to call it's a shit mix.
Hey,
for all my elite ball knowers.
If you don't know how to DI it, it kills.
Mate, literally, like, someone who's played the game for, like, 2 days would be DIing that probably.
Are you calling me out, man?
I reckon.
I don't know the DI.
As an aside, if you, Jabs, I want to get your way in on cargo. You know how we'll do the mix where it's like you want to run off stage and forward throw and then you'll do the jump back throw, right?
Yeah.
Mate, try grabbing them, jumping on a plat, and then just throwing straight up at higher percents.
I
if
used
you're in
to
the
do
middle of the
that.
stage and you get the grab.
The biggest issue is some people just mash out in time because you got to land on the platform, then you got to do it again.
Yeah.
So,
This is strictly, I guess, for like 150%, where it's like 150, 140, where you're like middle of the stage and you find your grab, go on the plat.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But so obviously that's how cargo is kind of cargo. But my bit of advice, fucking cargo's best mate. Cargo's Batman and its Robin is down tilt, dude. Down tilt at 0% is fucked. It has a 50%, it might even 60%.
It's 40.
Trip. Oh, mate. For me it feels like 90%, bro. I don't know about you. I fucking willed some trips in, but down tilt can trip people. So at early percents, you want to kind of like in neutral space your down tilts so you can hopefully trip them up, and then that's literally free 60%. And worst case, if you space it correctly, it's fucking safe, man.
Yeah,
so that's
you got to guess.
That's how you get your grabs.
And when
if it trips, react.
Yeah. You have
Can you, or is it like a guess?
Yeah.
I guess on Wi-Fi,
no,
it's a
you
guess.
react.
But
You
like,
can react to it, yes. It takes some time though, because certain animations are a bit weird. Like Pac-Man's, for example, he kind of flies up
Yeah.
and it trips you out.
I think
But
Fox as
theoretically,
well.
you should be like, if you were to practice it, you should be able to on reaction, down tilt, and then react to it.
talk about Pac-Man.
One
this
thing
guy's a
Keutz
no
didn't mention as well, it can combo into itself as well at mid-percents.
Mm-hmm.
So like
I feel-
50, yes. If 50,
Yeah.
60%, it true combos into itself. So you can do like one, it doesn't hit, two, there we go, we got it. Like,
Yeah, literally.
it's silly.
If someone's percent was like because now we're going to talk about Ding Dong. If someone's percent was like for 60%, and they're at like, I don't know, 45, maybe 50, I don't know, you just do 2 down tilts. First one doesn't trip, and then the one you need to trip always does trip, mate. Boom, 60%, and then you grab him, Ding Dong him. Like, if you think about it, when you get your interaction to kill someone, they're at 40%, right? And then you get them up to the Ding Dong. So it's not like they're dying at 60, they're kind of dying at 40. Because you get like the
True.
down tilt into the other down tilt that trips, and then they get Ding Dong.
Mm-hmm. And
100%.
also for those like listening who might not know this, like the percentages for when particular character will die to Ding Dong is very specific. There's a range for everyone. A lot of Donkey Kong players will have like this like like Ace 5 booklet of the book of Ding Dong percents or whatever. Or like they'll have it on their phone wallpaper, and they just look at that before a set, and then they're good to go. How do you
Do you
guys?
want me I have it here. Do you want me to share it with you?
Yeah, good. I thought you.
Do you want the light version or the dark version? Because we've got both.
Do dark version, but also yeah. Hold on, because the vibes. But now there's actual numbers.
They
to the
also have
vibes.
a website now for it as well, where you can actually just type in the character and stage, and it will tell you straight away.
Oh, that's right. Stage does depend as well. In fact, I've already pre-recorded for the listeners the chronology of the show. I've already recorded like 4 episodes, but in every single one, I forget to ask what stages are good for the characters, which I feel is a huge part of playing them in bracket. So, would you guys want to talk about what stages are good for Donkey Kong? Like, which ones to ban and which ones you don't want to ban?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I always forget the stage listers.
So there's your percentages if you want to pause.
Seconds.
I used to, as an aside, right? I used to think
Oh, I
FD was always bad for Donkey Kong. And I would for me, as a DK player, a staple for myself was to ban FD, Town, and Kalos. Because they're all flat.
Isn't Town good? For like
Yeah,
killing
this
the
is-
side?
This is these are safe bets for me, I guess, because it's I just don't want to play a matchup and then just get stuck in disadvantage hell. Do you know what I mean? Over the years though, I've come to learn that I love Town. I'm thinking maybe even FD.
Really?
I'm coming around on FD on certain matchups. Depends. But I feel like I'm playing some people and I'm thinking you can juggle me well, but it's because I'm Donkey Kong, I can really make it hurt for you on FD. And then I feel like they're way more panicked than I am whenever they get hit.
Yeah, it low-key sounds like it could be bad in some ways, but really good in other ways. I feel like catching landings
matchup
would be
dependent, I reckon.
insanely good on FD. But I'm glad you brought up disadvantage hell, because that's one of the main things you have to keep in mind if you want to play as Donkey Kong. You're gonna be kept in disadvantage. So how do you guys? Because his weaknesses is he's huge, probably biggest overall hurt box in the game. How do you play
This
to
bloody
get
thing, mate,
hit?
the tie.
Yeah, true.
Put a
the
tie on him, Frank.
the tie has a hurt box is the thing that casuals might not know. If you hit his tie, you're hitting Donkey Kong and you're comboing him.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
It happens more often than you think.
No, I believe that because the tie is always swinging around, right?
Especially if you crouch on a
know.
platform, because the tie will go below the platform as well.
Yeah.
So people can just accidentally hit you if you crouch on the platform.
To be
from
fair,
like below.
to be
It's
fair,
like,
why are
okay,
you
like-
crouching on a platform to begin with? But
Like sometimes it can accidentally happen when you're trying to run
Yeah,
off.
sometimes,
or
yeah.
Sometimes
He's
you
a
down tilt.
vibe-based player, man. You know, he's just feeling it.
Sometimes you just teabag the platform for fun,
but
and you get hard punished for it.
Goods, how do vibes get you out of disadvantage? What's the vibe? How do you not get juggled?
Oh,
or
that's a
edge
great
guarded?
question. Okay. I'll speak on edge juggling first. Oh my god, dude. This character, it's like obviously difficult, but you have a few tricks in your bag. Trick number 1, your main mix-up, jump. Like, literally, this is just when it comes to like hardcore just learning like Smash Bros. Is like learning when to use your jump the best. I think as Donkey Kong, you kind of want to aim to use your jump in disadvantage when you're getting juggled as more of like an aggressive, like attempting to take stage. That is to say, don't always do that, but I think as Donkey Kong, you kind of want to, like, if you're going to jump, you might as well just like try get a good jump in. You know what I mean? And try get bang for your buck, because you don't want to do a jump and then still be like fucking struggling in the corner, or it doesn't really do much for you. So if you're going to use your one mix-up, make sure it's good. Thing number 2, reverse down B is it's great for momentum shifting. I think you can't do it. It's kind of shit doing it close to the ground, because I feel like it gets to a certain point where you can do it. Like, let's say, I don't know, you're like PS2 just above the platforms, right?
Yep.
When you're falling. If you do it then, I feel like you don't have enough momentum change, and the person on the ground has enough time to like short hop and react to it. I think it's shit. I think you kind of got to do it a bit higher up where you still have like another element of mix there, which goes to my third point, air dodging. If air dodging is really good, again, it's like general Smash stuff. It's like you want to like keep your like landing ambiguous, and then you want to fire the air dodge just at the right time where you're gonna like phase through their move. And then the last one, it's like a secret one. It's actually directional air dodge. It's so back. If you want to break someone's ankles, directional air dodge to a fucking platform, because they're like, this DK's got no options. Actually, I do, and it's literally a terrible option, but you didn't think of it.
I
So
mean,
it worked.
true. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
exactly the case. And there's the hidden one, or maybe you can call me an idiot for thinking this.
No,
but
shoot.
the using side B's super armor to land.
It's
Oh.
super risky, but I guess it is a
Situational,
thing.
right?
It's very situational. The issue with it is like, the armor comes out fast, but the biggest issue with it is, it's like if they're slightly off the ground, it's like if they get hit, nothing happens. Like you're still in disadvantage basically. They get a free hit opening. Also, the range technically on the air is not that great. The reason why sometimes it's like you hit someone from like this far away or side B is because they extend their hurt box. But the issue is you're not really doing that much in the air.
The
'cause the
actual-
hurt-
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was
But
saying the
yeah,
actual
the hitbox-
answer's punch, mate.
Yeah, I was about
That's
to
the
say a
actual
punch.
answer.
That's right.
But even that has an issue. The armor doesn't come out until like
No.
frame 16, I think.
And it's
in the
weaker,
air.
the armor.
So the armor comes out earlier on the ground, later in the air. So
I did
you
not know
need
that.
to. It is a good option. The issue is you need to know when to. What. I guess, how do I describe it? What height you should be using it at as well
Yeah.
is the issue.
I feel like if you got punched though, and it's like, let's say I'm Donkey Kong, and I've used my jump, I've just air dodged, and I've been sent straight back up, and I've got a punch, mate. I think everyone in their nan knows I'm gonna punch there. So it's like you kind of got to be a bit of an intellect when you're like doing these like sorts of things. You know what I mean? It's not like, yeah, this is punch is like a safe resource. No, dude. It's like you're throwing a punch in the air, like. If you fuck it up, like you're just straight back in disadvantage, which is obviously not what you want. So you got to use it. You got to use it well.
Yeah, 100%. What
And
about?
that's
It
where
is
the
definitely
vibes come
optional.
in. That's where the vibes come in. There's some stuff you can't really teach.
Yeah, and I mean, true. You're right. You got to like them. It's about just knowing what you can do, and then the when you're gonna choose to do it all depends on the vibes in the actual match and what the opponent is doing. So I think you're onto something. I see why you're number one.
Yeah, it's just all like a vibes based thing, man. Just like.
No.
Should we talk about recoveries?
Yes.
Talk about recoveries?
And how do you not get edge guarded as this character that has like one recovery route?
Save your double jump. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah. Double jump's your mix. Sometimes you want to when you're recovering, you want to play to just I don't know. I feel like sometimes there's certain spots you get sent where because the recovery is so linear, you're kind of at you're kind of a victim to where you get sent. So sometimes if you get sent in a bad spot where it's like a super linear recovery, you just kind of got to hope and pray that you can grab ledge so you can reset your jump. Because again, jump is your only mix. So you kind of want to prioritize even just grabbing the ledge just so you can have another opportunity to get back. Do you know what I mean? It's not even about just reversing or something. It's just give me another roll of the dice.
Yeah.
But I think there is a lot of micro sort of mix-ups you can do with the DK recovery when you're kind of going up. I don't want to give away my source, but I will for the pod. I kind of always base it on where my opponent is, if that makes sense. So I'm not trying to necessarily upbeat to hit them, but I'll see how they're trying to get me, and I'll use that to be all right, this is when I should use my double jump then, because then it's if they're coming out here, I would double jump away, and then they've got to kind of then react to that, and people normally aren't always that good. But I think you can kind of, What do you think, Jabsy? What do you think?
Yeah, it's that, and also I think some people underestimate how disjointed up B is. There's times where I can just trade or just beat out some people by just hitting them with up Bs just slightly.
Yeah.
You also get surprisingly a decent amount of drifts. Once you start your drift, you can kind of stop a little bit, then go again at the end, and then drifts towards ledge. So sometimes it's I'll upbeat, and it's this much of, so this is the ledge, and this is where you are, and it looks like you're going to die, but you can just grab the ledge when you're falling, because you have that extra little bit of mix.
Sure.
So you can stall a little bit while using your upbeat, but it's very slight and minor, to be fair. It's not something...
Yeah.
I think a good player could just stand there and wait, and just react to it, typically.
Yeah, it's it's also what's it called? It's trying to bait the opponent to running in, thinking you're gonna get closer so they can hit you, but then you get caught up in the intangibility of the arms, and then but if they don't,
how I think of it is it's a 50-50. They either run off and try and hit you, which in that case you want to either space around it or hit them first, or they're gonna stand there and wait for you, which in that case you do either of, really.
Can I share a fun Kong fact
for
the intangible arms? If you're playing against Ness and you're Donkey Kong, and that little fucker's, or can I swear on this podcast?
Yes, go ahead.
that little fucker's walking the dog at the ledge, mate, with the yo-yo. You can actually use your up B to hit the yo-yo, and then you just give Ness a little tickle, and then just knock him away, and you grab ledge. It's kind of hard, but you're actually not doomed, which is so sweet.
Mm.
True. Does it also work against a Corrin charging F smash?
No. Sadly not.
Sorry, I just checked the Kong fact book. No. No.
The Kong fact book. That's great.
But recovering, I feel like sometimes, there's a good example is Corey from WA. He plays PT. Sometimes you're playing an Ivysaur, and it's just sometimes you just lose that mix, and then it's you kind of just have to up B and you just get down it. You can just get owned pretty easily, but there's at least some oh wait, I've just thought of a really good word to use, but I can't. You can mediate some of the bad recoveries with some good mix, mate. But sometimes it's still DK. They just kind of got to catch it.
There's only so much you can do with one up B and a double jump.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
I mean, that's
right?
pretty good. That's pretty. This is some pretty good
It's something, right?
strategies to use. Yeah, it's not like Little Mac where you literally have nothing other than you have to side B or
Yeah,
counter and
literally.
hope that they're gonna
Yeah.
hit you.
Pooksy loved a good counter when he came to WA.
Mhm.
He would like counter. It would counter, and we were all just like, I guess we never played like a better like Little Mac, and it was just like we're all letting this guy come back for free. Shout out Pooksy.
Yeah, he still does. He still loves counter.
He
Yeah,
fucking
Because
will
now
work for it.
he's on the shulk and he does the same shit.
He's on shock.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god. How could someone fall from grace so hard? He sold out. Is he PR yet?
No.
Unfortunately,
What
not.
was it for? Nah, JK.
So,
Go Tottenham.
so now that we've talked a little bit about what to do if you're in disadvantage as Donkey Kong, how do you play when you're in advantage and keeping your opponent in the air, like trying to set up a kill? Like how is that part of the game for you guys?
Do you want to speak on this, Jabsy, or do you want me to?
So-
jump in, or-
I think it's very playstyle based.
Jabsy's
So
got
for
it.
Keutz, it's very vibe based on the player. Harris was the same a lot. Bamboozler, he would play off the player's habits, where for me, I think I played more based on the matchup. Typically, though, I do think playing based off the vibes and playing off the other person is probably how you best play Donkey Kong, realistically. But like so onto the advantage stuff. Like I guess you got your safe poke tool, like the down tilt, the back air. But the big thing, like he only has 1-2 hit combos. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing about him is like you hit him, you get a hit, you do your 1-2 piece combo, then you try and do another 50-50 on them. So it's like, okay, I double back at him and now he's in attack chase. Am I gonna down B? Am I gonna guess where they're gonna tech and grab them? Stuff like that, where you're trying to continuously do your 50-50 and win that 50-50 until you kill them, almost, it feels like.
Yeah, true. And I feel like so it's like more like winning neutral, right?
Basically, yeah. I guess in a sense, yeah, it's winning neutral.
Because
Because I guess you gotta win neutral to even get to advantage in the first place.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like like the way I think about it right now, and I'm like kind of coming up like having I'm like jacking into Cerebro, like going into looking like at all the possibilities. But like you can back it and F tilt a lot, and then once they start jumping, then you use your up airs and stuff to keep them above you, which I feel like he's really good at. So they just, because I feel like landing on Donkey Kong with how big his hitboxes are, like up tilt as well, is probably pretty hard unless you have like a lot of platforms to mix it up. And then eventually once they get to...
idea.
And you don't have to do that for too long as well, because once they're like 50, 40, 60, then you press the win button.
There's a lot of win buttons on Donkey Kong.
For sure.
I think like to speak on advantage, I think I typically play a very defensive Donkey Kong. I don't know why. I don't think it's for any like competitive advantage. I think it's just sort of my play style. But I think like recently I kind of realized like, look, like I'm watching some of these like top DKs and they're just like mincing people, mate. It probably started around when I was like figuring out how to beat Cuzzies, and it was like you just got to give it back to them as much as they give it to you. And it kind of like my gameplay loop started being like stock is at like 0%, and it's like I'm looking for like down tilt, dash attack, grab, because I just kind of want to get you out of that like percent range where I can't up air you, and then have another opportunity to up air you again based on like you're just juggling people. So it's like getting out of that range as soon as possible. And then as soon as they're at like 40%, it's literally just like every interaction, I'm going to look to kill you. Every single time. You know, you land in front of me, you're at 40%. I know, digging on 60, couple down tilts, boom, that's cargo. You know, maybe the down tilts don't work, they're at 60. Set up a ledge trap, boom, you rip your punch. You need to like, the hard part I find is it's like a lot of the reads, a lot of the kills are like kind of like, I feel like I'll have like reads saved up where I'm just like, I know this guy likes to jump here, so I'll like let him go. And then the next time in that situation is at like 120, he jumps, and then I just instantly up air it. It's like just knowing your opponents themselves and their character, and then just every opportunity being like, how can I kill you from here? And like, I think a lot of that is just like intuition, but like a lot of the time it's coming from things like juggle scenarios, getting good down tilts to get ding dongs. Not a lot of punches, which is kind of an issue I have. I think punches are really, really broken tool. Edge guards, and I think ledge trapping is really strong as Donkey Kong as well.
It's very strong, yeah.
I think it's very strong. I think just one more thing I kind of want to say about advantage state. So it's like every single time I'm like after that 40%, I'm just like, how can I kill this person? Of course I'm thinking that, but it's like I've realized that as Donkey Kong, if you're got someone in disadvantage and you're advancing on them, you have your advantage. You don't want to lose that, right? Because we're all greedy in Australia. We all love a fucking reversal, and DK, and DK fucking doesn't like being disadvantaged. So if you got someone in advantage, don't overextend if you're not confident that you're going to get a kill off it or get a hit or something. If you're not sure, just hold your ground, and then because the last thing you want is for them to come at you and then you get reversaled. You'd rather maintain your advantage or reset to neutral than you be in disadvantage. Because normally in like my case, like playing in WA, like exclusively, I'm not talking about it's like, you know, over East, but in WA, I'm, not to be arrogant, I'm better than quite a few of the people there. So I'm like, I would rather have it reset to neutral and then have me as the better player have an opportunity to get another hit than be just like reversal, and then it's like, well, now I'm hit off stage without a jump and I'm just going to get Donkey Kong'd.
Yeah.
So they're my tips. And I think if you want to figure out how to kill people, I like playing Battlefield, 99 stocks against a computer, and just like flow stating to like warm up, and then watching pro Japanese DKs to get like the creative juices flowing. And just seeing how these guys are doing crazy shit. Like, I'm trying to give, like, basics, but if you want to see how to kill people, watch those guys. They're fucking nuts.
Like, the biggest thing I learned from Mild HO, he's one of the better DKs. He would actually just, like, jump over the plat, dare, and then grab people and ding-dong them at, like, 50. It's like, how do you think of this stuff? Like,
I don't know.
Then I started doing myself, and I'm like, holy shit. Like, this is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like you're getting like the best of every world, because like CPUs, and this is an underrated thing, you like, a lot of people will say that playing against CPUs is like terrible, you should never do it, but if you're either playing with the mindset of, I'm gonna practice against this level 9 CPU just to find out what the character's options are and what I can hit and when, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Playing to not get hit against the CPU is really good because they're constantly trying to hit you. And yeah, top players, watch top players. If you want to learn with any character, just watch top level reps. And if no one plays your character, then GG's well played. Pick a better character.
Seriously, do the pop at one. That guy used to just watch people and just would be like, that looks good. And he would copy it and he'd be like, huh, that worked. That's no brain power at all. For that specific thing, you just like, it's like you're learning how to use your tool. You're like, oh, I should hold my hammer like this. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, like, it works. And another tool that I think DK has that is really good at every percent, probably. Oh, again, you can call me an idiot if I'm being stupid, but
never
is down B, because they'll probably shield it, right? But that will, if you just keep doing it, I think that the first 2 hits does like half shield damage, which is already pretty good. It's going to make them to jump, and then you can just back air them every time. That's a really great way to get them in the air. And I feel like it also is pretty good for ledge trapping. Aerial down B is one of Donkey Kong's best tools, probably. Because, like, you'll jump away and then do the B reverse to, like, oh, psych, I'm actually about to... And it also, like, and I guess for you, Keutz, because, like, you're, like, the vibes player. You know how... I really like the animations in this game and, like, how everything is designed. So... one of the moves of Donkey Kong's kit that I think really drives home the point of monkeying around is aerial down B, because the way he just like does the couple slaps of the air is so
Real
good.
like bitch slap, eh?
Boom, boom. It's so good.
Yeah, that's another thing I feel like I've been. I was gonna say spamming, and it's kind of true, but it's aerial down B. Like, it's like if you're. I like typically like because obviously the elephant in the room is down B up smash. That shit's great. That is actually so good. It's like genuinely feels like you have a reliable kill confirm. Do you know what I mean? So I like using that. Oh, tech it? Oh yeah, true.
That's only if the 2 hits hit, right? Or is it just if the second hit
if the
always
2
hits?
hits hit. If the second hit only hits, then there are more hits done in a contact. Yeah.
Yeah. So I love that. When to use it, mate? Use it in scenarios where like it depends on who you're playing and what the character is, but use it in scenarios where like you know the opponent wants to come at you. So Exhibit A, when they're in the corner. Like, no one wants to be in the corner against DK because you're one back air from being edge guarded, right? So these people trying to run out and they're mindlessly running out. And if you know when they want to run out, you can do a little bait movement in, bait movement out, reverse down B, and that's a stop. So use it in scenarios where you know that they want to approach you and you can hit your mix on them.
True.
Also, grounded's good, but depends on the character. I've noticed that I do like using it, but like I'll be playing character, let's say Fox, and I'll use the grounded version. Fox loves jumping. And it's like, Fox wants to jump in on me. So Fox isn't always necessarily in the range where like they're going to get hit by the down B. So I'll like use it. Fox is not even in the range. Fox has just jumped in and then nared me and up smashed me. I'm like, great, I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's like the thing about
careful.
that move. Grounded down B, the way to beat it is to read that you're going to do it, preemptively jump because he's got no defense against that. And the end lag is too big.
And some characters are like so fast, so something like Sonic or Mifra, that they can like after the second hit just dash attack you or hit you, grab you for it.
Sonic.
It's super strong. I think it's one of his better moves as well. I guess what we're talking about, the biggest issue is the end lag on it. So you can't be spamming it in certain matchups like Keutz was saying, Fox. Instead of down B, you would be down tilting more instead.
Yeah.
Because that's safer.
Mm-hmm. And also,
but for like ledge trapping, it covers all the ground options for ledge trapping. And then if you get the second hit, can sometimes lead into an up air kill. Or put them into a bad frame trap. Yeah.
And also his ledge trapping is very good. His edge guarding is also really good. Like the way
his edge guarding is
think
pretty
of it
underrated,
is like obviously, well, like firstly, in like level 1 of the mix-ups, or I guess, is turn around, jump, and then like back air high to beat them to go low, and then once they're constantly going low, you fast fall and then double jump back at them again, because you're always, every time you do that, you're in that range where you can easily up B back to the ledge, or you can also like neutral B or aerial down B. That's also monkey business. So is there like big, like a lot, like more nuances to like edge guarding than just kind of like back airing in the right spots? Like what else can the character do? Anything spicy?
Definitely. Like with the spikes, he has 3 spikes. Like I think the down B, the fair, and then the dare. Yeah. They're all very situational, but like if someone's coming only one way from above or even to the side, it's usually pretty easy. So like for an example, like DK Bowser, I'll go off stage, cargo down for a Bowser, grab the ledge. You can back air him a few times, but you know what you can also do? You can just like jump off, slap, he is dead as he comes back. It's like, what's he gonna do about it? Besides delay his up B. So certain characters that have very linear recoveries, you can just spike them. If you're feeling daring and your timing's good, you can also just like 2-frame dare people as well. That's a little bit harder to do. But certain characters it's really good on. Like even Palu, I would say, going for it is good. Or an F tilt or something like that. Yeah. But I think the spikes are a big play if it feels like there's a checkmate situation. Instead of just resetting it over and over again, if you see they have no more resources and they have one direction to go, then you might as well use your spike, right? To just finish it off.
Mm-hmm. Which is another reason
100%.
why aerial down B is so good. It lasts for so long, and even if either hit hits, you're guaranteed to get the spike pretty much.
So the only thing I don't like about it is sometimes, Kutz has probably experienced this as well, sometimes you get the first hit in the air, but not the second, so it doesn't spike and it doesn't send anywhere.
Nah, I've actually never had that problem.
It's really, that's fucked up, actually. Maybe I'm just unlucky.
Just get
No,
better.
I don't really
Jabz.
go. I don't know. I sometimes go for that, but I'm typically more of like if I'm edge guarding, I like back air's your best mate. I love going for a few back airs off stage. I'm kind of scared to edge guard. It's normally matchup dependent. So like and scenario dependent. Like I'll try safely like get people to bait out like using their resources, so then I can come in and like do one of my moves. But I don't like lingering out there too long all the time, especially against like particular carries, because I just feel like you can just get really owned for it. But I'm obviously I'm just like one bloke. I'm just got put on it. But back air is great. Fair's your worst enemy unless you hit that weak dash attack at 20%. And then it's pretty good. Spiking's good. I feel like spiking is just like any percent. It's just like having that fear factor of like, I can just fucking kill you, by the way, if you're like stupid one time. And normally, in a set, someone can be stupid one time. Yep. And then there you go.
Well, one thing I did forget to mention is Nair as well. Nair is so active that you can like short hop, fast fall Nair, and just cover so much area down below that sometimes you can just beat people out as well because of how active it is.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, having active moves means you have an easier time hitting recoveries as well. So that's if you want to play more aggressive. If you want to play safe, that's fine. You can kind of just stand at the ledge and kind of just F tilt 2-frame. And sometimes that just kills characters like Little Mac, for example. Like, you 2-frame them, goodbye, buddy. You're dead.
Seriously,
and something else that I was just thinking about when I was playing earlier was, like, hanging off the ledge. Like, and then when you know that they're going to go up there, like, let go, double jump, and then forward air in that specific spot where the ledge is.
Oh, yeah.
I was doing that to this link.
Dude, low-key as well, what's really good is DK, because, like, back air, very good. I also invented... I did invent tech, but I invented movement. Well, maybe not. I don't know how to describe it. I'll explain in a second. But if, like... Let's say this is, like... This is the ledge, right? There's, like, down. There's ledge. And your opponent is, like, recovering here. You think as DK, you can't get there, right? Wrong. You fucking can. You run... Do you know, I don't know what the terminology is, but it's like when you do the ledge slip, where you just like instantly like run off and grab the ledge. Does anyone know
ledge
the term?
Trumping.
So you do the ledge trump, right? Just so you can get the ledge, so then you can just go straight down there and then jump up, back air, and then recover. You can get a lot of recoveries like that. I'm not saying it's like a fucking you got to hit bullseye every time, but it's a spot where your back air is really good and people actually are unaware that you can fucking get down there. Also,
pretty low, yeah.
The tech that I curated was you run off the ledge like a maniac, just sprint, no jump, just run. You then as you run off, you flick the monkey punch, because when you charge it, you can change what way you're facing in the air. So if you flick it, right? What do you call that? See, I don't know
It's
words.
reverse charge punch.
So if you reverse charge punch, right, not changing movement, just changing the way you're facing towards stage, you can jump out of it, back air, and then recover. So you can get out of there in like dead ass like a second. I use that, and like that catches people so off guard.
Yeah,
it catches a lot of people off guard. Like
characters that like that have a move that a neutral B that is chargeable. A lot of them could do that. Samus could do that. Pac-Man can do that.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Very good.
I guess you could also, I mean, though this is probably less optimal, but it could be really funny. You could do that the opposite way. Like, you jump, they think you're going to back it, charge punch the other way, and then toss it out. And then jump fair. Oh my god.
I've done that
champ,
once, where it's like I've baited someone into thinking I was going to back in, and I'd be reverse jump away and fair them. But it's like, That's just styling people on that point, right?
I think I did that to Jay Dizzle, actually. I think I remember that.
Yeah, look, you probably deserved it, for real.
The young Link dying sound effect was probably so rewarding.
You couldn't hear it. You couldn't hear it over him crying. Though. It was great.
All right. So
sorry.
I guess now we can move on to probably the more painful section for the monkey lovers, which is playing against Donkey Kong. This is section 2, and this is where we're going to talk about how to beat him. Right?
He's a top 5 character. You actually
no weaknesses.
What are you talking about?
So like the main thing that people need to keep in mind is like this guy is super easy to hit. Just toss out moves, they'll probably hit him. If you're a sword character with massive hitboxes, like if you're Korin, just hit him early. And lingering hitboxes are really good. And if you are really good at edge guarding, if you have a lot of like downwards facing hitboxes to spike him off stage, really trying to up B, absolute cinema. That's kind of what it is. So like, do you guys play against Donkey Kong that much?
I did
Sometimes.
a lot. Yeah, a lot.
How would you recommend winning against him?
So I've played against Harris, who got me into like teaching me DK. I've played a little bit of Keutz, and then Dragonite as well, who's probably our best DK right now. I bet him twice in a row. 1 week. The biggest thing I realized was literally you just wait. The biggest thing is you want to outzone DK. And you can do it as DK as well, because most DKs feel the need to swing first and overextends. So you just hold yourself in such a good position where you can whiff punish them for what they're doing most of the time. So for an example, like Dragonite would like at ledge jump off and punch. It's like, well, that's pretty telegraphed. I'm just going to walk slightly and then I'm going to like pivot grab or punch you for that in return. Or something silly like that.
Yeah.
Even in neutral, it's like the reason why zoners and even swordies can be sometimes good against DK is because they can zone him out. Because if DK can't get in, he's not going to get any damage off. And getting in is sometimes the hard part, especially as a big body. For sure.
Yeah, like he has a lot of range, but to beat a character with more range than you either are too far away where they can't pressure you, or you want to just be in on them. And I like that you mentioned swinging first, because I feel like if you get Donkey Kong to swing first more often than not, he just kind of falls apart. Like, he's very good at punishing or like calling out, but if you're just waiting for him to do something, and eventually he's gonna have to if you're winning, especially.
Yeah.
Like,
yes, definitely.
It's a very good position.
Quite difficult.
It's something I realize as playing defensive. Like I'm trying to, like when I do play, I play a little bit more aggressive than I used to because of that reason. I realized being defensive is good, but at the same time, it gives them more time to think and gives them more time for openings. Especially if you're just kind of standing there willy-nilly throwing moves for the sake of throwing moves. And then it gives them a turn, basically. Because when you do a move, you're basically taking your turn, which then gives them a chance to do their turn, in a way.
True. There are some characters that can take 2 turns, though, don't get it twisted.
Yeah. Well, that's Smash Ultimate for you. Some characters just break the rules, don't they?
I think as we're like 100% agree, if you're getting zoned out as DK, it was very difficult to get in. I think on the complete other spectrum, if DK is getting smothered by a character, oh my god, it's so hard. I think something I realized was like I just Keutz and Keutz that plays DK, I shield too much. Because I was noticing that people like DK's got not that great out of shield. Yes, he's got the new tech where you can do the up air, but sometimes that doesn't always fucking work and you're just stuck in shield. And it's like if DK, I feel sometimes like I just get so overwhelmed. And it's like you know, Teehee's playing Fox, right, on me. And if I'm not like keeping her at bay and she's just jumping in and hitting me, it can just be so overwhelming and so much. Do you know what I mean? I feel like suffocated.
Yeah, true. I feel like that's Fox for you, but what's it called? Yeah, 100%. Like, just has no, other than that, like aerial up B out of shield or out of hit stun, I guess, but I don't recommend trying that.
Yeah.
That's very big
you
for that,
can
yeah.
just mash on him pretty much. Like his up tilt's kind of fast if you land in front of him, but if you just play around grab at a shield as well, like because lightning in front of him, he's probably gonna grab. Land behind him, he's probably gonna jump back air. If you have something that can low profile or just avoid that in general, like avoiding grab, is probably like the best tip because that's how he gets most out of his stuff. If he can't grab you, he has to like dash attack, he has to back air, that kind of thing. And once you only have to play around those, it gets much easier, in my opinion. Now,
Yeah.
once you do get grabbed, what are like the correct DIs, especially if you're in ding dong percentages? Is it just upwards jump?
So ding dong, you can if the DK player is like good enough, they can just react to it. And
They can just
follow.
react, yeah.
They can follow your smoke trail right up to the top. I normally suggest to people that I found, like, let's say your character's range is 60 to 70, and so I've grabbed you at 67. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. To DI, so like let's say DK's facing to the right, DI up and left, because the actual like back hit of the up air is kind of hard to hit. So you kind of got to be like finesse with it as the DK. So I like say that's pretty good. What about you, Jabzy? You might have more ball than me.
Yeah, so there's that.
That's my general.
Sometimes
vibe-based
neutral
rec.
DI can be harder than DIing left and right. So I used to practice it every day for like an hour. And I can tell you, some characters, neutral DI is actually harder than left and right. Or up and away.
Yeah.
What's
So it
neutral
depends
DI?
on the character.
Is
a
neutral
lot.
DI no DI?
No DI,
Okay.
which sounds weird.
Mhm.
But because I learned to react to the smoke. When they don't press any direction, sometimes it throws you off as well, slightly. But like Keutz said, basically, you want to get behind DK when you're being thrown upwards. But the truth is, like, if the DK is good enough, the only counterplay is not to get grabbed, really, or to mash out. I've had Didi, Bradley, he, and like Seb, they'll like mash out on my cargo for like 60. And it's like, well, there we go, it's gone. I just lost it.
Start setting.
So the two easiest counterplays is like don't get grabbed and have a good mash.
There you go, folks.
One thing I will mention though is if you do, if they go for the ding dong and you're being grabbed, mash for most characters, mash double jump is your fastest option out. Don't try and air dodge unless you're like Bayo or maybe Mithra. Honestly, most characters you just want to double jump out, go to ledge. That's the best you can do. Because some people will air dodge. And this is the big thing. Even if I miss the ding dong and they air dodge, you just frame trap them, so it doesn't matter. Where at least if they double jump, then it's a bit harder and you have to follow them to ledge or follow them to the ground or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of like if you double jump, you're still like it's like out of the frying pan into the fire because now it's like you're above DK with no jump, and it's like the world is the monkey's oyster. like it's just I don't know. You just gotta kind of like play it and pray to God the ding dong doesn't hit, and then pray to God that you can get out of that.
It's also knowing your own
easy,
ranges
though,
as
sometimes.
well
Yeah.
as the opponent. So it's like Wolf is like 66, 76. If you know that as Wolf, you know to play around, grab, or down tilt around those ranges or before those ranges.
Yeah.
So it's also that because some players will just like fish for it as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guilty of used to doing that myself, of fishing for it. And now, like, when I watch other DKs do it, I'm like, oh, he's gonna fish for it right here. And I'm like, oh, what do you know? What do you know? He's spamming down tilt. It's like, I wonder what he wants. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, like,
And I feel like in Ultimate, sometimes... Oh, bless
sorry.
you. In Ultimate, sometimes you're just gonna cop it. Like, sometimes you're gonna die at 60, and that's okay. Like, I think you should focus more on avoiding like being down tilted and being grabbed in general, because once you're in that situation, it's exactly that. Like if it's on it's on the Donkey Kong to not mess it up or like to react properly. You can't do too much about that, but like avoiding grab and avoiding down tilts is like probably the best thing, because people forget that it's not just about avoiding the grab, it's avoiding the stuff that leads into the grab. So even sometimes at that specific percent where aerial down B or the dare spike is going to lead into grab, that's also something to keep in mind. Just watch what your percent is, what their percent is, what they're trying to do. And another question I had for you guys is, like, in neutral or in general, what range do you generally want to be at when you're facing this character? Like, my idea is, like, just out of F-tilt range, because if they whiff it, I think it is punishable. Like, out of shield, probably not, but what do you guys think?
Want to be...
F-tilt is quite punishable.
Yeah. So you either want to be in their face. So, like, if you're playing something like Brawler, you want to be in DK's face, because there's no way DK can mash back fast enough. Or if you're a zoner, you want to be further out of the mid-range where he can't hit you. If you're also playing the mid-range, then I do agree you play around F-tilt typically. F-tilt's range.
Dash attack too.
Dash attack as well.
That's like your biggest burst.
Yeah, because you don't want to get dash attack fed at that late.
No one wants to get dash attack fed. People ask combo.
No one checked that, but it's true though. I'm telling you.
No, but it depends on the character. But like, if we were talking in general, it would be close quarters and far away.
You kind of want to play on at the limit where the DK player is like feeling coerced into dash attacking and doing something stupid, and then you can just like fucking just like. But like you don't want to be playing like I don't know, it sounds stupid. So you don't want to be on top of him, or you want to be on top of him and you want to be like far away, but like you want to be at that dash attack range where the DK is like, I think I can get this opening, and then it's like, psych, actually you can't. Yeah, because that's like a massive opening for you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But then it's also like depends what you want as a character, like what you're trying to get. But you kind of just want to limit how much DK can fucking hit you.
Yeah.
And literally make him do something that's probably a bit laggy and be like, yep, psych. Like F-tilt, super committal. F-tilt super committal. Yeah. It's like mainly uses like almost like a last ditch like get off me button in Nooch before it just like falls apart. Yeah. So you try, if you get him to do an F-tilt, like you've got some room to play.
But it's not like that punishable out of shield, right? If it's like fully spaced.
F-tilt?
If it's fully spaced,
yes. Yeah. But the issue is
it's not always going to be
spacing.
The issue is getting the spacing.
It's like, back air is safe if you space it. It's that kind of argument, right?
Yeah. I guess it's like, because like it's like ultimate is obviously it's two characters like moving. Mm-hmm. So when you do the F tilt, like you're at the right space. It's like they've actually moved forward, and then they've shielded it, baby. It's like, well, now you're fucked.
Yeah, pretty much.
100%. Like, but F-tilt, I think it's also really good at like when they're ledge trapping you and trying to two-frame you. But in advantage and disadvantage, my thought process is if you're in advantage, just don't stop pressing buttons. Don't let him land. He can't do anything other than the double jump mix and air dodge. Yeah, it's like it doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Just like you sometimes just watch even top level DKs against like players who play characters who like specialize in juggling and that kind of thing, and it just kind of looks a little sad. He's trying to get away and you just can't. And if you're in disadvantage against him, it's like play careful, like don't do stupid stuff that will let him kill you at 20 or like 30, especially off stage. Like, and like if you're in situations where you're gonna get hit either way, choose to get the hit that isn't gonna kill you. If you're choosing between getting nared or getting grabbed, choose to get nared. That kind of thing. That's how I see it. Yeah. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I'll agree with that. For sure.
Yeah. Hang on. I've just like completely lost my train of thought. Hang on.
Sorry, I did kind of yap there for a little bit.
No. It was because of your yapping that gave... Yeah, I know. It was because of your yapping that gave me the thought. That's okay. I'll come back to it.
What was
it's a neutral. We're talking about neutral, basically.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, lost it. It's
Nah,
gone. Yeah.
It's gone. Sorry, it's gone. That was like any DK player listing was about to get #1 in their region.
What? Well, we
Sorry.
gotta make you remember this. Do you want me to repeat what I was just saying? And maybe
I
it'll
need to
come
go
back?
up. You know when you're like on like reels or something, and you like have a thought, and then you have to go back up 3 reels to remember. That's what I need to do right now.
So, like, summarize what I said in case it comes back to you. I was saying, like, if you're in advantage, don't let him land. Sometimes you watch top players and it's really sad. Just keep pressing buttons. If you're in disadvantage, just don't do anything stupid, especially off stage. Just choose the not die option. There we go. Yes.
Holy, it came back.
So if literally it's not too much, but it's just like if you are playing against a Donkey Kong and like they're in disadvantage, you have to like, I don't know, do some like training to not be afraid of Donkey Kong. Like, I feel like it's like the same principle with Kazuya. It's like when you get Kazuya in disadvantage, like it's just Kazuya. Like this guy on paper is bad in disadvantage. Like he's obviously a menace on the ground. He's a demon, but in the air, like he's just shit. It's the same as Donkey Kong. You just gotta like calm down. You've got your opening. Just relax. You know, go through the advantage state. Make him use resources. Don't fucking overextend and get reversaled, because then you got a big monkey like battering you. Just like stay calm, get your hits. You know, if you can get DK to ledge, that's good because he sucks. He's not that great getting off ledge, and then he's 1 hit from getting edge guarded, which we've talked about is quite good at doing against Donkey Kong. So just relax, stay calm, keep the vibes chill. And like let those weak dash attack fares roll in, baby.
Yeah, and be ready to punish roll out of ledge as well, because he hates getting edge guarded. I feel like most Donkey Kongs will try to roll from ledge because if they get hit, they'll get hit towards center stage. So like watch out for that as well, because I feel like a lot of people are ready to punish neutral get up, but against Donkey Kong, it's probably not the best.
His roll is so cheeks as well, bro.
It's pretty bad.
For the guy that has a dash attack like that, he cannot roll off that ledge. Like,
Imagine if his roll had a hitbox and it was just dash attack.
That's fucked up.
Top one.
So I'm gonna get too excited, bro.
Yeah.
Someone needs to mod that right now. And like,
Please.
what's it called? Like, I was on Twitter one time, and I saw, it was Dragonite retweeting a question that was like, if you could add one thing or change one thing about your main, what would it be? And he said, I would want him to not T-pose every time he drops shield, because he does go like that, and then
Wait, I actually know what he's talking about, because like he'll do this and go,
Yeah.
yeah. So sometimes your arms get hit, and you're like, what the fuck?
Literally all the fucking time, because he decides to be like, "Hello, world."
Yeah,
and,
he hits the "Where's my hug" before dropping shield.
It's like stupid shit like this, which like makes this character who's like already big and obnoxious, just like such a fucking like when you're playing a genuine competitive set with fucking money on the line, where it's like if I like don't win this, like I lose $100, and he's just like, and you get hit by it, like you get
I bet
so annoying.
Sakurai was cackling when he came up with that, actually.
Fuck. And the tie her box, that guy's going to hell.
The tie is the thing that always gets me, because I forget this, right? And then a Donkey Kong player mentions it, and I remember, oh, his fucking tie has a hitbox. That's so funny.
It's like Mewtwo's like little brother, mate.
Yeah, literally. Except it doesn't make sense.
The intention behind that is like, you can't, because grab kind of hunches down like that. I think the idea of it is supposed to be like, oh, then you can actually hit him in that area. The issue is like when you're not hunched over and you're like on your back or something, and you got like a giant hitbox like this. Or whatever.
Oh.
But that's the only reason I can think of as to why, because even in Melee, it's the same thing. He has a tie hurt box in Melee.
Yeah. I feel like...
And I think it's because then, like, oh, like they could easily whiff a grab or something like that, because he's hunched over.
It'd be super raw if when you go for a grab, you grab his tie, because then you're grabbing him by the time you're like, come here, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, please.
What about getting out off of the ledge against Donkey Kong? Because his ledge trapping's really strong. So, what's the mindset there? Like, what is the DK trying to do when he's ledge trapping you, and how do you get around that, do you guys reckon?
He's always going to get 2 back airs and get up.
Oh, yeah.
So don't... no,
There's a second one.
The first one's bait. The second one's the real one.
Yeah, the first one's like, hey, come up here, and the second one's boosh.
Yeah, actually, hello. I've got 2 of these. I don't know.
I can probably talk about this a little bit. One big thing is
I need to go for a wee. Jabsy, this is you, mate.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's not you, mate.
Nah, I'm joking. Yeah. So we're talking about being the ledge trapper, right? Or are we talking about being ledge traps?
Being ledge trapped. Like, this is from the opponent's perspective.
Okay, so yeah, he's got like the disjointed back airs. He's got the down B, which covers everything. The big thing I do, and I like doing, is holding shield in between neutral get up roll. And if they neutral get up, you can just reactionary grab them. If they roll, you can drop shield and hit them or grab them. If they like jump above you, then you can up air. But he's either doing that or he's standing at roll distance reacting, typically. Because the biggest things he wants to do is either just like reset you to ledge or get like a kill condition. So getting a grab, getting a punch, even up being low key on the ground, stuff like that.
Yeah, and
so he's typically will be like, for me, I always start the game by playing at the roll distance. Once I get more comfortable with the person's habits, then I start getting closer and going for more like shield grab plays and like more coverage options.
I feel like in that case, waiting's pretty good because then you're just gonna get him to do something. He does have some things that hit ledge. I'm pretty sure dash attack hits ledge hang and
only certain characters.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Is there
F tilt will hit most characters though. So like, for example, I could do that if they hold on ledge. I shield, drop shield F tilt. But that's like that's assuming they're waiting.
Yeah, and then that's when they get up, right? Like you can probably bait the Donkey Kong to do something because if you wait at ledge, they have to do something. They can't just like otherwise nothing is gonna happen, right? They might
because your shield depletes eventually. Or if you're standing at roll distance, eventually, even though I might be standing there doing nothing, it's like, oh, unreactable. He can react to everything in that position. Technically not. I'm probably thinking about 1 or 2 things at most. Yeah. In that position there.
Also, Keutz just
so you're typically right. You either wait or you do something instantly. It's like in between.
Well, what was that, Maxi?
I said Keutz just missed out on how to beat Donkey Kong. Like he's doomed.
Yeah, I'm really bad at the ditto too. I probably should have gone to the toilet at that time.
Do you reckon?
I'm terrible at the ditto.
What's hard about it?
Oh, I think that like I get like psyched out, and I think that the way I play DK isn't how you kind of want to play DK into DK. So I'm thinking like I feel like people were just like running on me, getting DK stocks, and I'm like trying to play like neutral. It's like these guys, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, I get psyched out. I think every DK ditto I've had has like gone game 5 last hit.
It's like neutral in my monkey ditto.
Yeah.
No, mate, we're strictly getting like dash attack. And I always see these DK players hitting shit. I'm like, they're so much better than me. I can't do this.
No, mate, you're the leader of the bunch.
I know, but I lead us in a new generational way that's like away from that. I get proven wrong.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
We figure out how to get off ledge.
It's so like we were talking about like waiting and how waiting's good because if he's just like shielding and reacting, or if he's at roll distance, he's not hitting you out like waiting at the ledge hang. He can do like F tilt or dash attack depending on like or aerial down B or down air. But if that happens, then you're the one who can react and roll past him or hit or like what's it called, get up attack, that kind of thing. So I feel like it's like a balance of those two.
It's stuff you would do in any sort of matchup, I would say. I think in terms of like getting off the ledge, it's like, well, it's timing based, it's position based, and conditions, I guess. Yeah.
Like DK's good, but he's like I think he's good at ledge trapping. But then I think it's like up to the person. Like him as a tool is good at ledge trapping, but he's like not too amazing. Like he's like this guy bleeds, Like this guy doesn't F tilt fucking get up attack that.
Yeah. It's not foolproof. Let's say that.
Do not solicit me for Donkey Kong advice.
So I think now we could move on to the third section of the episode, which is like DK in the meta. So I guess the first thing, because this was a point that I had for playing as Donkey Kong, but I think it fits better here. So for the listeners in other episodes, this point is going to be at the very top. But how does he do against the different archetypes of characters? Like he probably gets shit on by a few of them. Like I'm looking at zoners and trappers, and I'm looking at like Rushdown. Unless I'm wrong, maybe he does really good into Rushdown. But like, how does he do into like the different archetypes of characters? I guess we can start with zoners. How does he do into zoners? How does you adapt your game plan as Donkey Kong into zoners?
A lot of walking and shielding, I would say, is the big thing. Yeah.
I think like my zoners, it feels like you're just like playing like a mini game, and then it's like you get to actually play the game. I think it's hard for DK because he's just like big, and he's out of shields, like not that good. And those like matchups like naturally like force you into shielding. So I think like Jabz, you said you gotta do a lot of walking and shielding, but something you always gotta like remember is like stage positioning. It's not like a zoner is like constantly, we're not like playing on like an infinite stage and the zone is constantly like backing up. There's a ledge. So the zoner can run away as much as they want, but like they're gonna put themselves in the corner eventually. And then you kind of got to like capitalize on those openings and like try get your openings there than just like the fucking like field of battle where you're just getting pinged at by like.
Oh, for sure. But like in general, that's my main thing to get in is the walk and shield.
Yeah.
Once they're in the corner, then you work out how to get in from there.
It's just a bit slower, and it's a bit.
Yeah, it's definitely slow, which is the biggest issue with it.
But then once you're in, you kind of just like need to keep the advantage state going because you don't want to have to like reset because it's not really neutral, right? It's like it's almost like a slight advantage for the zoner. So it's like once you get your advantage state going, it's like you need to keep them in the corner, keep them in the ledge, keep them in the air, and like you really have this like tickle, this urge to like I want to kill you as soon as I touch you. But it's like sometimes it's just not going to be like that, and you just got to try and maintain the advantage. And sooner or later, an option will present itself where you can capitalize. But yeah, holding that down, it can be difficult. Definitely like a slow burn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think that like there can be some of his like worst matchups is shit like that. Like Duck Hunt, Pikachu is like T-Joe is like obviously just like if like fried rice man, that guy just wants to camp you. He fucking will. And it's really
when it's
really difficult to get
you're
around
playing
that.
against fried rice and you're getting cooked, and like, maybe I'm the fried rice.
Yeah.
I'm the burnt rice. I'm getting owned.
What I feel like Rushdowns is probably some of his worst matchups as well because they just overwhelm him. Like they explode, so that's where you have the advantage. But when do you get to play the game against like Fox and Roy and all that? Those motherfuckers.
It's weird because depending on the character, I think he actually does okay into some rush downs. So like Roy, I hate, but objectively that's kind of even, low key. Fox, it's like, well, we've talked about his shield pressure, but then again, he's super light, and he's got no disjoints. So it really depends, I think, on what rush down you're talking about. Honestly,
I think there's like a big, I think there's a big misconception with like some of the like we're talking like matchup charts. Like we'll be like, all right, Fox is even for DK, right? I think that is like that. It does not paint the whole picture of how that is even. Do you know what I mean? Because like, oh yeah, DK Fox is even, and then you give it to like, you know, like some new DK player that's never played Fox. They're gonna get destroyed, dude. They're gonna get destroyed because like Fox can just like get in on you and make it really hard time for DK. But it's like, if you sit down, you figure out where DK's good and like how to get your kills against Fox, because Fox is light. Fox is really light. So the reason it's like even is because DK can theoretically just like get in, fuck this Fox up and get a stock. But like on paper, when you're actually playing in set, that's like hard to actually, you know, put to work.
execute. Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's even. Is it? That's kind of all I'm saying. Is it like, yeah, like on theoretically it's even, but when you actually have to play it and you're not sure what's going on and you're a bit like the nerves are there, it's fucking difficult. And I think it's like some of the cracks can show then, but like you watch like a mild Noho or like a Chunky Kong, and you're like, this guy's cleaning up this fox. It's like, well, yeah.
You can do this.
Like, yeah, it's even for these guys.
This looks easy.
Because they're fucking elite, mate. They know, like, they're SAS, like, soldier, bro. They know how to get their kills efficiently.
Yeah, there
on
should
Fox.
be, when players make matchup charts of their characters, they should make 2 editions. One for actual top player editions, one for, like, mid-level, like, a local scene. And they might look pretty different.
Because, like, I don't know. I saw, like, Fox be even. And then, like, when I first started playing against Fox, I was like, this is freaking... I was like, this is wrong.
I thought the same thing. I thought it was hell. I'm like, how?
Yeah. And then you learn and you're like, oh... Like, yeah, I get that it's fine, but it's like, it's still difficult. Like, it doesn't magically make Fox smashing on you easier. It's like, you just now have solutions to...
You have solutions to the problems, yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I just want to have a rant about that. But... Thanks for dealing with me. Where's Roy meant to be? Is Roy meant to be even as well?
You could say slightly losing, maybe.
Oh, it's
Some
actually
people
slightly
think it's-
favoured to us. According to this match.
The only thing I hate is just dying early versus Roy, and Roy is just consistent at doing that.
Yeah, that's what's terrifying against a Roy. Roy can
But other
just,
than
like,
that,
blow
it's
you
not
up.
that bad, actually. I don't think, yeah.
I feel like DK gets the... Like, against Roy, they probably get the Samus treatment, where they just can't get off ledge and they die every time they get to ledge. Eventually, even if it's not in the initial interaction, you just go back to ledge and you just keep taking damage, and eventually you're just dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, the J will hit.
What about, and this is I feel like it's gonna be a really interesting chat, is what about other super heavies? Like, we're talking the Bowsers, King K. Rules, Incineroars, Ganons.
I think a lot of the heavies, Loki, I had the opinion for a while that a lot of the super heavies destroyed DK. Not destroyed, but they did better into DK than DK did into them. I think, like, he lost to, like, nearly every heavy.
Do you still reckon that?
Let me check.
Because I'm thinking...
Sorry. I would say for me, I personally think he goes even with a lot of them. So Bowser, you can say is even, maybe slightly losing. Incineroar's definitely winning, I think. I've beaten Corvid by doing it. King K. Rool's very even. Ganon is winning. Who else is super heavy?
King DDD.
Oh, true. I always forget about
We don't talk
DDD
about
because
that
he's not relevant.
That guy has our number.
That's
bro.
not a real character in this game.
Wait, so you lose to DDD?
Yes, we lose to DD pretty hard.
Pretty hard. Again, like, that's one of those things where it's like, on this matchup card, it's plus, it's negative.
You're gonna have to walk me through that, actually, mate.
Yeah, we go even with like Fox, Aegis, but dear God, if we run into a DDD, we're fucked.
DDD is really heavy, so it's hard for DK to kill DDD. DDD has great ledge trapping with Gordo, so you will just constantly stay at like the ledge and rack up damage. And then also, DDD's freaking a beast at edge guarding DK.
And he's unedge guardable himself.
Yeah, you can't edge guard him. It's hard to, so you lose edge guarding him. You're scared to ledge trap him from getting reversaled. It's hard to kill him. And then when he gets in on you, if you get on ledge, it's super difficult to get off. Not only does he have Gordo and the mix-ups off Gordo, if you are unlucky to get hit off that, he can just edge guard you pretty easy, mate. It's difficult. It's hard. Neg 1, though, but it's really difficult.
Yeah.
It's not that, you know what I mean? Like, if you have played a King DD and you sit down, like, you're gonna get destroyed.
Yeah, and DK having a long range himself, DD has even bigger range on almost all of his moves, no? Like, up air is probably, like, impossible to deal with. Forward tilt is probably really hard.
The thing that gets me is, like, the back air and neutral.
Oh, that back air.
Because he can mix up his timings as well. Fast ball timings.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's got so many jumps.
Oh, yeah, and he's got all those jumps, so it's like, we want to juggle upwards, we want to keep people above us. That's where DDD's prime, mate, wants to stay up there. So you kind of got to have to, like, hit him to the side. It's difficult, but, like, there's game plan there, but shit.
The cogs are turning in my brain, I agree now. I don't see how that matchup is winnable.
I don't like Bowser. Every time, I don't know if it's a baked goods thing, or I'm stupid, or both. Every time I've played that guy, he's genuinely destroyed me.
I played him a little bit as well. I was talking to him about it. He's like, yeah, it's pretty even. we both agree it's pretty even. I think it's just like a player diff. Because like I will take him off stage and just like spike him, and he's like, "Oh fuck, I'm dead at 50."
Yeah, they both fuck each other up in certain spots. Like I feel like neutral's probably Bowser Town, but like disadvantage is probably DK Town.
Where like if he got me at ledge, he would like fucking hard ledge trap me. It was like not getting that.
How do you deal with flame breath?
Flame breath, like I don't know if you've ever played Baked Goods, Mexi,
I have.
but he will like he's a very reactionary ledge trapper, so he will just sit there, and because Bowser covers so much area and kills so early, it's so scary. It's more the neutral is like the evenish part, I'd say.
Yeah.
The only hard thing to deal with is like flame breath, I guess. Because that dude just jumps in and flame breath, it's like, well, he's got this giant space that he covers now, and you have to wait until it's done.
What about this other archetype that I didn't write down on this little thing, but like, because I'm trying to think of all the archetypes, and I know I'm missing quite a few, but like, what about, Swordies, we can talk about that quickly, because Swordies, this is like where he's good, right? Like, where he beats some of the meta-relevant characters, like, famously Cloud. I didn't know, actually, that he beat Aegis. That's actually kind of crazy. Or go even.
Who the fuck said that?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Jabz, you said that earlier.
No, I said even. Even is slightly losing.
See, that's another one of the bullshit ones where it's like, oh yeah, it's like, no, it's not true, mate. If you fucking play Meme God, like, you're gonna get rinsed. And then it's
you say that, but like, he keeps losing to Donkey Kong players. I don't know, maybe...
I think
maybe Meme God just sucks against DK
He's
players.
lost.
I don't know.
Which Donkey Kong players has he lost to?
He's lost to Dragonite like twice now, I think.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. Maybe, hey, there it is.
And I took him the game free once as well.
Let's get him in the call. Let's put it to a test.
Successful rage bait.
No, I think DK does do. He does. I like playing DK into Swordies. I feel very comfortable in that. I think DK's got very good tools to deal with that. And like when I'm talking about Swordies, I'm talking more like the Fire Emblem people. I'm like not talking about like Youngling that has a sword.
Yeah, he's not a swordie. That's fake as hell.
But he's got a sword. He's got a sword.
He's got a butter knife.
If you ask me to name all the archetypes, I'd say pull the trigger. But yeah, like traditional Swordies, DK does well. I think even in Shulk, DK like it can be tricky, but like just like purely nooch wise, like DK does fine as well. Like he doesn't like he only gets really like is there anyone that like distance demons him with a sword?
Sephiroth?
Sephiroth.
No, that's even. Tricky. I think that's still fine though. Honestly, it's not that bad.
It's like different in its yeah.
Because his is stubby. That's his issue. It's too stubby. It's almost his spacing really perfectly.
Hard for DK though.
Is Min a swordy gentleman? I feel like either way he gets destroyed, right?
Allegedly, it's even.
I think it's like slightly
I can see
losing.
DK edge guarding Min like crazy, but losing in every other. Maybe he doesn't get juggled as easily because Min doesn't juggle very well. Like she can, but you're gonna get hit with like what up B or up air, which is not that good. But yeah.
Yeah. The Swordies is good though.
Yeah. How good?
I always feel comfortable playing a Swordie.
How good does it feel to have a character that just beats Cloud the way Donkey Kong does? I wish.
I still hate it.
I get destroyed.
I still hate
by
that
Cloud.
character.
Oh.
Cloud's
that character.
fun.
I parry his back air? Oh yeah, I can punish him for this. No. No, you can't. You can't even F-tilt.
But man, you can like just back air him off stage and he goes wah as he loses and oh, it's so good.
Yeah, if they're a noob. Save your double jump.
Yeah, if the Cloud player fucking drops their controller, you win.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad.
Fine though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cloud.
I hate it, but I hate it personally. But I do understand it's pretty even. Yeah. Honestly, maybe even slightly winning.
I think
it'd be rude to not say it was slightly winning, but
yeah, like you can find winning matchups annoying. Like they're still annoying. Like
I hate Little Mac, despite that probably being one of our best matchups.
I feel like no one likes playing with Little Mac or Ganon, even though every character beats them.
You know why? Because it's like they're so shit. you're actually like not. You're like you really got to step down to like a level, but like you, but then like you kind of just like start losing, and then you just start your brain like you just start freaking out, and then you're playing like even worse. And then you're playing into their mix. Ugh.
Yeah, it's like when you're losing against Little Mac and you'll just keep telling yourself it's Little Mac, and then you just keep getting Little Mac, and you're like, how did I? And all of a sudden you've lost the sale. Like, what just happened?
It's like you gotta play it like you're playing a good character and they're playing a bad character, right? Where it's like but you need to know how to like do things to like own them. It's not like I feel like people like play Little Mac, it's like just grab and run them off stage, but then you actually play Little Mac, like fuck, he's kind of fast. He's got super armor in his moves. He's got KO punch, you know?
Yeah. He's gonna try and avoid you the one thing that like wins
the one
guarantees you the match.
The one thing that kills him. Yeah.
There's also other things that own him as well. And you just gotta, keep that in mind when you're playing him.
Just his time.
So
I can't believe you've had that this entire time.
It's a nice time.
I never take this thing off.
Even in the shower.
It stays
It's always
on in the shower.
I'm a never nude, mate. I can't take it off.
The laundry for the tie is just your showers every day.
Yeah. It fucking reeks.
No, the next little bullet point that I had for the like DK in the meta is how has he done in previous games? I think this is easily his best iteration. This might not be a very long bullet point talk, but I think he was like bottom 3 in 64, bottom 2 or something like that in Melee. I don't know much about Brawl, but I think he's actually pretty good in 4.
Melee.
Damn.
I think Brawl he was probably cheeks.
So no, in Melee he's like a high mid tier now.
Oh really?
64, technically, he is like second or third worst, but at the same time, there's like 8 characters. Brawl, I think he was actually kind of doo-doo cheeks. 4, I think he was best in 4, personally. But there's probably an argument between 4 and Ultimate, honestly. Low-key.
Do you reckon? What is like the pros of each side, I suppose? Because I don't know much about 4. So I'm hoping you guys can provide some context here.
The biggest thing with 4 was just like his raw kill power. Being able to grab someone and kill them anywhere at the stage with your grab is bullshit. Then he had like pretty decent disjoints on top of that. Like his advantage state was still good, but then like at the same time he would hard lose certain matchups and not be able to win. So like he would hard lose to Meta Knight, hard lose to Rosa. And for characters like those, the counterplay was just like, oh, don't go to ledge. Don't get dash attack or grabbed by Meta Knight. Where at least there's a bit more leniency, at least in Ultimate.
Mm-hmm.
The issue is in 4, he's more of a one-dimensional character.
Yeah, true.
Like, his whole thing was, I'm going to grab you and I'm going to kill you, and that's all I do. Where at least in Ultimate, it's like, yeah, I've got the grab, but I've also got the dash attack at least. I have decent disjoints. Yeah.
I'll never let that go now.
Yeah.
It depends, mate. It depends.
Yeah.
Because also in 4, people edge guarded way less, right? So his bad recovery probably didn't matter as much. So there's probably that as well. That probably gave him a huge thing.
From my understanding, like, the big thing for him was just being able to kill so many characters so early. That was his strength.
Like, how early are we talking? Like, really?
I think when Town was legal, you could kill certain characters as 0.
Oh my god, that's funny.
But like if you're talking FD, like 40% probably.
That's
like it's silly.
I think
you'll have to look it up sometime.
Yeah,
like, just look up Smash 4 DK, and you'll see like it. They kind of play zonerish, but then they get in and get a grab and they die. It's like okay.
Some of these are pretty crazy. Like,
are you looking at a matchup chart?
Yeah, like Bowser Jr., his ding dong range is from 79 to 111. In Ultimate, someone having like a 10% range, I feel like I'm like, oh thank God. Like that's
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the ranges
are
like 30 to 40% range. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Bowser Jr. in Ultimate. Is this in alphabetical order? What am I looking at? Oh, it is. Okay.
Wait, this is for Smash 4. Bayonetta 70 to 100%.
79, 71 to 90. That's still pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely
yeah.
lower than Ultimate. Like, the window to do it is way tighter, and you can't just do it off the ground. In Smash 4, you could do it off the ground. You didn't even need a platform. That's what
in
was so
Ultimate,
strong
you need
about
the
it.
plat.
And because you need the platform, you need to go to stages with platforms.
Well, that like completely changes like the dynamic of DK. Remember we talked about earlier in the pod, like I was like, oh, FD's coming back. Smash 4, like playing Donkey Kong on FD, Smash 4 and Ultimate's completely different because of that. Like, do you know what I mean?
Sure.
I think just to like, I think Smash 4 and Ultimate, I think might be like similar. I never played Smash 4, but it seems that DK was more of like a gimmicky sort of character in 4.
He was definitely more one-dimensional. It was kind of like Bowser in that way.
I think that's
Bowser
a better
played
way
very
to
similar.
say it. Is he more one-dimensional? But like,
Yes.
oh, it's a good dimension. He's only
It's a
got
very
one, but
fucking good dimension.
It's good. Yeah, it's great. But then Ultimate is a bit more layered, but it's like still like in like the essence of DK. And then Melee, I don't even know what's going on over there, mate.
I watch Melee and I don't understand what's happening. Maybe I'm just
he seems crazy.
too young.
Seems a lot. People have just figured him out in Melee how you need to play him, and I think like
yeah, like some characters have had a renaissance in Melee like recently. Like I feel like Yoshi as well has had a bit of a come up.
Fucking
even
only
DK
took him,
and
like,
Ultimate. Like you look at all these like we had only Chunky Kong for a long time, and now it's you got a plethora of good Donkey Kong.
I guess we had
Japan.
Hikaru as well earlier on. Not anymore.
Yes, we did, but then he retired. By
My boy Conga. I remember watching
as well.
Conga Don't
Yeah.
Park on the Grass Pods like 3 years after they'd come out to learn like certain matchups.
Now, what about his competitive history like within just Ultimate? Was he? Because I feel like as the game has gone on, he's gotten maybe not too like only slightly, but like better and better. So unless he was just always considered like, yeah, he's mid tier, but he's like he can be kind of okay. Do you guys know more about that? Because I started playing the game like way later.
I think if I can speak on this, I remember early Ultimate being happy because like the ultimate scientists had gone away and they'd come back and they were like DK is like a low high tier, and I was like, oh, like DK's good, and they came back, they're like he's actually mid tier, and then as the years progressed, he kind of like slowly slipped down to like I don't know what the letters are, but it was like he's like the best of like he's like either like the worst mid tier or like the best low tier kind of there. But now it feels like he's built back up and he's cemented himself in the mid tiers. And I don't know, I can't imagine him slipping down more anymore. If not, maybe a little bit more up. And I think the fact that he's gone up is just like DK's just like raw ability to just like fucking put the hurt on and take stocks. And I think like in that aspect, he's definitely gotten a lot better in Ultimate. You watch some of these guys and they're just taking stocks easily.
Yeah, the top player meta is like if your character can just kill it from like most positions on stage, or just in the more moments in which your character can kill, I think the better. So, and I feel like since you guys optimize how you can kill opponents like at any percentages or any points on stage, maybe not like a 0 to death way, but like I can kill you if you do this in here in this position, or I can get you from 0 to 40 and then 40 to dying. So that's probably pretty good. Like even though his disadvantage is terrible, which is what keeps him down, but his advantage is good.
Yeah,
and I'm
his
pretty sure
disadvantage it's always been shit. His disadvantage, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's why they put him low. And then it's like, but wait, he's kind of good at killing people.
Yeah, didn't he like top 8 a super major recently? Oh, like
Donkey Kong?
Yeah, pretty
He's
sure.
Top 8. Oh,
like Battle of BC4 or something like that. But
is
not
Port
me, not
Priority
4.
Super Major.
I say I haven't been keeping in tune with Smash. For
I don't know
a
what
while,
tier
so I'm
of
not
an
sure.
event it is, but I'm pretty sure the Japanese DK, I forget his tag.
Because I know Mild at one
Mild
point got like top 8 at a Japanese major.
We
I
can
think.
look that up right now, actually.
The DKs have been doing well in Japanese events, which is like the peak of Ultimate. And then I think Mild Naho or Wild Naho, I don't know, depends how well he's playing on the day. Wild Naho got like top 8 of Port Priority recently. Ish.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Port
definitely is,
Port Priority 9, top 8. That's crazy.
Yep.
I don't know if that's like a super... I think it might have been, but... maybe a little less, but that's still pretty good for a character that a lot of players think is like low tier. Like,
definitely has been a renaissance.
Yeah. Do you guys think that other players underrate or overrate Donkey Kong as a character? Like, do you agree where he is on the... Let's look at the most recent
It
official
depends
tier
on the
list.
player, low-key. Because I started playing him when people considered him bottom 10. So I had that mindset for the longest time that he was just terrible. I think over the years I've realized he is actually a decent mid-tier. He just has a lot of flaws.
Yeah, right now he's
some
B-.
people, like some people, I think are like, so like there was like old me where I'd be like, well, this character is so bad, how am I supposed to win at all? And then there's other people that are like, well, this character's turbo broken. You get grabs and you die straight away. Like I hear that quite a bit. So I guess it depends who you ask, really. But it's like, it's either, oh, we feel sorry for you, your character's dog shit, or nah, your character's turbo broken, dude.
Right, well, if you ask Rooster Buggerlugs, he'll say that his character was top 1, but, you know, had to call him out real quick. Anyway.
Shout outs
to Rooster Buggerlugs.
I think, like, at least in, like Perth, I've had a lot more people, since I've started, like, trying to, like, modernize the DK, improve it, like, take advantage of, like, this renaissance. I've had a lot more people complain because I feel like I'm abusing more of, like, the cheesier stuff that you can do. Do you know what I mean? Like,
sure.
like me using down tilt as an opener way more. Like, super frustrating for people because I'm spacing it, and then it's like if I trip you on a random, you know, luck base, and then I get 40. And then sometimes it can be even worse. It's just like, I hear people's frustrations and I hear their annoyances, and I take it as a victory because it must be doing something right.
You must be doing something right.
If people are getting annoyed by the like newest shit I'm doing, it's like, well, that's good then. Like, I'm sorry you're upset, but...
Because I used to feel bad about that, but like now it's just like, well, this must be doing something right in that case.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I don't mean to like annoy or upset anyone. It's just like,
You're just playing the game at the end of the day, right? Yeah.
I'm like sitting there getting like Bayo combo to death just in silence, being like, well played, man. Like, you just kind of got to deal with it. We all decided to plug in and play Ultimate.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my god.
That's my opinion, but yeah, a lot more frustration nowadays.
Yeah, sometimes you just...
It's definitely a bit more frustration, I think, but...
Sometimes...
I think people will slowly learn, I think, to deal with his weaknesses a bit more as well, as he becomes more popular.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing as well.
Sometimes you just be hearing as he's getting hit, like, continuously. Oh my god. So, in terms of like the worldwide meta, obviously he's not like that good, but like what would be some secondaries that would kind of complement the matchups that he already does decently into? What do you guys think? Because like, who's his worst matchups? Like, yeah, what?
Just have another Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I switched from purple alt to white alt. That's my secondary. Are
you asking us about like what are bad matchups? Was that the question?
Yeah, like what are bad matchups, and like suggesting some secondaries to possibly cover those. Like, if your worst matchups are like Game & Watch, Steve, well, everyone loses to Steve, but like Game & Watch and other characters that are like super good, what are some characters that maybe do decently into them?
I think this is my opinion, but this is like broader than just like the fact that I play DK. I think in Ultimate, if I was like seriously like wanting to compete at like a higher level, I would have 2 characters. I think that it's like just as like a necessity, just like making your way through like big like major tournaments, having the ability to not play Donkey Kong Game & Watch and being able to play something else is like a lot nicer. And I think for like, if I was to like compare each other, I would consider having another secondary that like just filled in some of the gaps. Bit more business than maybe the fun main I played. That's my take. I just think that in Ultimate though. I think DK though, yes.
Who do you reckon's good into those? Like, do you reckon, for example, and this is like thematically fitting, do you reckon DK Diddy is like a good co-main? Or do they kind of lose to the same characters?
No, so Diddy does do well into some of those characters. The issue is that Diddy's high maintenance.
True.
Compared to Donkey Kong, at least.
I would
So
sell
you'd be
my
putting more time into Diddy Kong than Donkey Kong, realistically.
Were you
And
going to
I've
say
thought
you would
about it
sell your
myself.
soul? I kind of want to listen to that.
I was gonna say I'd fucking if I was
Yeah.
gonna do it, I'd sell my soul and I'd get a rob or something. Just like
the
complete.
I'm trying to think.
I'd sell out.
But Rob
I
also
heard
loses to
Cloud
Game
is
&
good.
Watch.
Cloud's a good secondary as well. That covers a lot of bad stuff.
I actually was learning a cloud at one point.
I'm sorry to hear for your loss, man.
I literally fell asleep too many times.
That is the true I can think of.
I didn't hate my peers enough to.
You're still
Cloud.
serving up a back air, it's just a different flavor.
Yeah.
And this one tastes exceptional. And
And you grab
tastes-
someone, you're like, oh, I get nothing off this.
It
Never
tastes, ooh, top tier.
yeah, I'd 100% cheat. If I was to get like a secondary, I would just pick like, I don't know, like a Rob. I was thinking ones I've personally done was Mario and Cloud. I tried with those guys. I think like since like just kind of like canceling that like sort of mission with the secondary, my thoughts have gone on to be like, I think Rob is just a great ultimate character. And I think it's like, yes, he loses to Game Watch, but it's like, fuck, maybe I'd rather play Rob than to
Yeah,
Game Watch.
Rob Game
You know
Watch
what
is
I mean?
more doable.
Yeah.
Like, it's still both of their worst matchups, but the gap between
Is
how
it?
hard it is, yeah, Rob's worst matchup is probably maybe
Well,
it isn't
maybe
anymore,
I'd-
but
I'd-
like
I'd have something special for Game Watch players.
yeah, the how do I explain it? Like, I guess we could talk about like minus the tier list or matchup charts. Sorry, terminology. Like, say Game & Watch Rob is probably like minus 1.5 probably, but DK Game & Watch is like minus 4. Like, we're getting into the
Yeah.
down here.
Getting to really bad territory, yeah. Low key, you could also do DK Game & Watch as well.
Yeah.
As a secondary.
Exactly. Just
But then you kind of cringe yourself, so I don't know.
commit
You're like
to
the
dinner.
biggest legend and the biggest loser in the same
Yeah.
fucking person. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the
I'm not
goat and also
apologising
the
to Game
cheater.
Watch players.
But yeah, if you're taking the game more seriously, you probably do want a secondary, especially in Ultimate. Like, Mild has a secondary brawler. And it's like, anytime I've watched him play like a terrible matchup, he'll play like DK Game Watch for one game, then he'll switch off it.
Mm.
Like, he'll switch back to something else, because it's just like not playable usually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I respect that. Like giving the DK like a good crack. And then it's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, because like sometimes you play like a bad matchup. It's like it's the opposite of what we talked with the good matchups, where it's like you play a bad matchup and it's like it's actually fine. And I think that's why I stopped doing secondaries, because I couldn't put enough time into them to make them good.
Yeah.
And I felt like a
Same
lot of the
thing for me.
time I would play a secondary and then I would play DK. And it's like, even though it's a harder matchup as DK, I'm still doing a lot better than the secondary. So
Yeah.
that's why I sort of stopped,
Yeah.
I guess.
I like
Yeah.
feel like Sonic would be a really good secondary. He's just a really good character in general, but
Steve
Probably,
probably
yeah.
as well.
oh, Steve too. If you really
If he
want to
wasn't
win, Donkey Kong
banned.
Steve. Yeah, because that's a fun fact. I talk about it in the pilot episodes, where it's just me. I went like in depth about the Steve ban, so yeah, that's a really interesting topic. And when we get to the Steve episode, that'll be a really interesting discussion.
You should bring all the TOs that help ban.
Yeah, true. Just get the Smash Ultimate Center. I don't even know who's in there, but like the Smash Ultimate Center, and that's the guest for the Steve episode.
Hey guys. Fuck that guy.
Oh my god.
Steve Van's interesting one actually.
Yeah. What about like I guess this is like probably my favorite part of some episodes is like the matchup, like the shout out to certain matchups. So like what are some like interesting wacky matchups involving Donkey Kong? Like any that are surprisingly good, or like you'd think they're bad but they're actually kind of okay, or you'd think they would be good but they're actually kind of bad, or that they're just really fun? Like give a shout out to your favorite matchups just to play, even if they're bad. Just which ones do you have fun?
I like Ness. I've played so much because obviously my good friend
You're a
Chef
psychopath.
plays Ness. I just think like I've just have so much fun comboing like Ness as like a flirty character,
Mm-hmm.
and like I think so. I'll maybe cook up a couple more, but just a quick shout outs to a Ness.
Yeah, just the boom.
You Jabsy, who do you think Jabsy? Who's your shout out?
This is a weird one. It's Meta Knight.
Really?
Yes, it's technically really bad because you just like get 0 to deaths. But like, I'll watch him 0 to death me, and I'm just like, damn, this is so fucking cool.
Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong's fun.
Diddy Kong as well. I don't mind Diddy Kong.
Jabsy was got cancelled with that one.
Also, wait, there's one more shout out I want to do. K-Rool. Even though technically it's annoying at times.
You almost had to drop Diddy Kong. You had to drop Diddy Kong's full government name for that one.
Yeah. And then K-Rool, I enjoy just for the IP sake of it, I think, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
Can I be sadistic?
Yeah.
Shout outs to Byleth.
Really?
Yeah,
I guess
I can see it.
I can see because
Because every Byleth has that fucking shitty little look on their face, like, oh, like, and when you beat them, it's like you had that, like, you have this tool that can literally fucking kill me from like half your moves to you, and you still lost. It's like sucked in, mate. Sucked in. Shout outs to no, what was his name? He's the bar from Victoria.
Skinny Pat.
Skinny
No,
Pat.
the other one.
Listen, Leo.
Leo. Leo.
No, Leo. It's Leo. Yeah.
I knew it was Leo, and I did back myself.
I would say his
that's
tag,
Jura,
but
isn't
bro
Pokemon agents?
bro changes his tags. Like, yeah, he doesn't have a tag. It's just Leo. But no, he's really fun to play against because like, and with Byleth in general, because they're like doing the same thing Donkey Kong is doing. They're just always trying to kill you at every % possible. So you just have these two explosive characters bungoing. So I can see, even though one of them can 0 to death the other, I can see why it's really fun. So that's a really good shout out, actually.
Shout outs. I just sorties. I like playing them.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but is Ganon fun to play against as Donkey Kong? I feel like it can.
No, I don't like it.
I don't mind it. Like in a friendly sense, I like it, but in bracket, it's kind of annoying because you still have to respect him.
Yeah.
And then I've lost brackets because I've just like gone into it like, Ganon, this is pretty easy. And then I turn my brain off and I just lose because it's like, oh, he hit you with a dare into like up smash, F smash. He like ledge traps you and kills you at 60. It's like, okay.
Is this a Merso moment or a different?
Yeah, Merso bet me once. Because I turned my brain off. Never again.
Yeah. Merso, yeah, you can't turn your brain off against Merso because like he knows he plays a trash character and he can't play anyone else. He picked up Cloud one time and he got absolutely washed and he got clowned on for picking up a way better character and getting worse. So he's sticking up to the Ganon, but like he'll kill you if you're not in the Ganon mood because you have to play such a specific way against Merso. But yeah, for the next point is, do you guys have any DK players in Australia that you want to give shout-outs to? Like, who's up and coming, who does well? Even if it's a secondary, they don't have to main Donkey Kong, but like, what are some specific Donkey Kongs you like watching or you think are doing well? Like, my personal one
Shout-outs to that guy, Keutz. I think he's pretty sick.
Obviously, yeah, both of you guys. My shout-out is DD's DK. I think Bradley's DK is super sick.
I reckon I beat that Donkey Kong in the Ditto.
You were just saying that you're bad at the Ditto. I don't know, mate.
Yeah, it makes you feel better. I bet him in the Ditto.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I beat him in the Ditto.
Let's go.
Never mind. Yeah, you probably got it.
I'm trying to think of his name. There is one person I want to shout out.
That's my shout. It's Morgane.
Oh yeah, true.
I fucking like. I got a lot of respect for that guy because there's just like, obviously, like we're all DK mains. So's Morgane, but like he's like won some serious shit. Like that I just like, damn, like I haven't done that. I'm like, you're fucking great, man.
He's dedicated to it. Like he's got the secondaries and everything as well.
Yeah.
Like a secondary Mario roll just in case.
Like he's like the
shout out
epitome.
that one piss was set against Jason's DK versus Shadrew. Shout outs to that DK from that piss was set.
Mm-hmm. Like, Jason's DK is really good. Duon, like, obviously, the
Gwip.
Yeah, he's the
the grape.
The grape as well. Like, even though he wasn't playing DK this set, I'll never forget, because I think he's just a really funny guy in general, but I was about to play him at one of the Arcadians. So for listeners, I play Pac-Man. Well, they already know that, but I play Pac-Man. Snake is really bad for Pac-Man. And I did not know that Duon had a snake. I think that was one of his like original mains. So
Yeah.
I was ready for him to say like, I'll play Diddy Kong, I'll play Fox, I'll play Falco, and then he goes, I'll play Snake, and I go, oh my god. And then there was like a crowd behind us, so he turns around and goes like, mental matchup 1-0 the grape. Really funny, love that guy. What else? But yeah, more going
so
like the example.
Shoutouts, Jason's DK gets Luba.
Oh, true.
Sorry, I'm done.
That's all good.
The person I wanted to shout out was King. I forgot how you say it properly, but he's been doing pretty decent Amis recently as well.
Who?
King.
Oh, King Grignov. That's right.
King Grignov, yes, yeah. I've chatted to him. He's pretty chill, dude.
Yeah,
and I've taught him some stuff as well.
He's getting better. I keep telling him, like, every time we play, I'm like, the moment you stop, like, when we're in mid-range, you just grounded up B towards me, you're gonna start doing a lot better.
It's funny, because, like, he tells me, I'm not playing the duo into you. Like, fuck that.
You should
And then he
try.
picks Falco, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, like, my tip for you, King Grignov, if you're listening, which you might, because this is a Donkey Kong episode, if you play more patient and stop doing, like, in the specific situations where you always do the same thing every time, but if you mix it up more, you got what it takes, bro. You're gonna do well.
But from what I was, like, when I was playing with him, watching him last time, he seemed like he was getting way better, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets him a 40.
He's top 8 at a
This year.
pixel. It was kind of a Mickey Mouse run, but he's still top 8 at a pixel.
Yeah, I saw that. So good on him.
I have one last shout out.
Which one?
My boy Cheesio7. He's the other DK.
I am, yes.
Oh,
Cheesy
yeah,
S7.
yeah, cheesy.
He's put up
I
some
know
good
him.
wins here in Perth.
I've heard about
Hopefully he'll travel soon. Have a good time. But yeah,
He's
he's put in the yards, mate.
He when I went to Journey to the West, which personal shout out to you. I know like you were like one of the men behind the scenes as well. Fantastic experience. I think Cheesy won like the redemption, right? Which is pretty good, right?
No, he lost a little Z.
Oh, that's right. No, I keep forgetting that. Hey, shout outs to Little Z's Donkey Kong as
Shout
well.
outs to Little Z.
Like I was watching Little Z
Oh,
vs
man, Stu
Stugongs,
got it.
and like, even though he didn't play Donkey Kong, but like the way he plays the like different characters is like fun to watch for sure.
Content pilled.
Yeah, and I watched him, like, I'm in his video, like, whoa, hello, guys, I'm in the Little Z video, because, like, when he was playing Amis against George A. Fat, or Superb Guy, the Peach player, and I'm just like, the comeback is coming! Then the camera turns to me, and then it goes back to the game, and it's the kill screen of Little Z winning.
That's right.
And I'm like, the comeback is not coming anymore. So that was a fun moment. So the final bullet point I want to ask you guys is, how do you guys think, because we're about to enter, and I know Jabs, you're like one of the main proponents of the we need a new game campaign, but as we enter the 8th year of Smash Ultimate's meta, do you guys think that DK will keep improving or will stay the same? I don't think he's going to get worse by any means. I low-key think he'll get slightly better.
Agree. Yeah.
He'll either stay the same or get slightly better. I don't think
that's
he's going
probably-
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of where he's at. I think he's had his renaissance. I feel like he could get a little bit better, but I don't see anything that's gonna like majorly make him just be like.
There would have to be new tech or something new introduced for him to go up, I think, really, though. Like, the aerial up B thing made him way better, for sure. But I think we've hit a point where it's just like, well, this is where the character is now, I think.
Yeah. Maybe...
And it's
Maybe you can discover some tech, like, if you press A when you roll from ledge, it actually does a dash attack.
broken secret tech.
Try it out, lab it, maybe it's
The
there.
vibes-based scientists will discover more true combos for the DK community.
Oh, I guess a separate question I had, like, I forgot I can't believe I didn't put it in the little docker here, but, how much do you guys think he would benefit from having, even if it's not a great one, a projectile? Like, if he had an attack that, like, he just picks up, like, a barrel or whatever, just tosses it out, which I know there's some mods that do that, but do you think that would make much of a difference? I think it low-key could, because it would make him not have to approach, like, anywhere near as much, right?
Definitely, it's got potential. Depends what the projectile is and how good it is. But like, if he had a good projectile, yeah. Like,
I think just having a projectile in general is good, even if it's bad. Like, think of like King Cater's blunderbuss, like Cannonball. It's slow, but it's a projectile. It still conditions them to do something, right? So I think it's good. The issue is, what do you replace it with? You don't want to replace Punch.
No,
I
replace
wouldn't want to
replace
Down
Punch
B.
replace
Punch
side
is his
B
best move.
side B with charge shot, mate.
It would be side B probably, in my opinion. They would have to replace it with. But even then, like I like burying people, up smashing them out of the ground. I don't know.
Yeah, it has its uses. Like it has its uses, but yeah.
Maybe it's like a Yoshi egg kind of thing with the up B. Is like a projectile.
He just tosses
Yeah.
it like a banana.
It
Imagine if
tosses
he
a
had banana.
barrel. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Because then you don't have to do
Maybe.
down tilts. Just have banana, toss it, punch, grab. Oh, that'd be sick, actually.
Imagine they give DK banana.
Fucked up.
Yeah, if they did that, then he'd move up the tier list.
Oh, 100%.
1 bajillion %, actually.
Be like
So-
a top 15 character.
Mhm.
Top-
Top 1, yeah.
I'm calling, if there is a new game, like an actual new Smash game, I'm thinking DK. I'm hoping that whoever makes it makes him good. I just feel like we're riding a DK high. Like we've got DK like land at Nintendo Land, and then we've got DK Bonanza. Like we're kind of doing a lot of Donkey Kong things. So maybe that would be like, let's make DK good. Let's bring it back to the OGs.
Does he have? Because I've never played the new Donkey Kong game, but is there moves from that game that would translate well into Smash? Because
Oh,
Jabs, I know
yeah,
you played a
sure,
hell of
sure.
that game. Like, what would you?
Sure.
Are they projectiles? Would they modernize his moveset, for example? Like, could just kind of completely redesign from the ground up.
They could. I just wouldn't know how they would do it, honestly. I like the moveset so
Like,
much.
he's crazy in Bonanza. He's like picking up rocks and he's
He's
breaking
picking up
shit.
rocks. He rides on it. He can fly.
You gotta
Dude,
give
have
more
you seen
con. You
clips
can't
of
just say
DK
he rides
Bonanza?
on it, bro. You gotta give more context to that
Dude,
one.
he does ride on the rock though. He like grabs it.
There we go. There we go. That's
he
what I was.
starts
That's what
riding
I
it.
was looking for.
So like I guess like he could like maybe in the future like pull out a chunk from the stage
Yeah,
or even throw it at
Imagine
someone.
if he's the yang to the yin that Steve is, right? Steve builds on the stage, Donkey Kong just breaks the stage.
Breaks it.
That's great. Just creates slants. The center stage is just like this dome that you have, and he's just like menacingly sitting
DK
there.
Ben, bro.
That's crazy. Or like
Nice
when
timeline.
he's recovering, he can like say, like his up B, he grabs a chunk of the side of the stage, and then he can use it to get up attack or something.
And then the get up attack is actually a dash attack. And he has a rock.
Yeah.
But they definitely could do some like move changes, I think, and I wouldn't be surprised if they did because his moveset's basically been the same since 64, really.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
things
a lot
are
of
fresh, mate.
like Link got a bit of a redesign, a little bit, but
Yeah.
a lot of the 64 characters really need a redesign, especially Kirby. That's the first one I think of.
Kirby definitely. Yeah.
But
Kirby was like the goat, and then has been cheeks ever since.
literally,
Yeah, literally.
It's okay. No one knows how to deal with Kirby down B at parties, so must be pretty decent.
I feel like you guys have such fun at parties because, like, if you want to be good in like, or not good, you want to be the Mr. Popular with the casual players. You either play Captain Falcon or Donkey Kong, and you guys
Yeah.
being like competitive DK mains, just like cooking everyone at the parties. Oh, that's gonna be
There's
such
like
a good feeling.
there's like a certain like air of respect where they're like, this guy's like, whoa, like he's doing it with DK. You
it's
know
even
what I mean?
funnier with younger
We didn't
kids
sell our
as well.
souls.
Because like I'll play my Donkey Kong and like destroy them and like, damn, you're really good. And I'm like, thank you. And then I'll play something else and it's like the same result. It's like fair enough.
100%. Well, I think we're pretty much. We've had a pretty good chat. Any like finishing thoughts on Donkey Kong before we end this?
Yeah, he's dog shit. Bottom 10. Remove him from the game.
That's not your accurate thoughts, James. I know.
No. I think he's pretty good. I don't think he's getting any worse anytime soon. I think he's gonna either get better or he's gonna stay the same.
Yeah.
But like the main reason I think we play Donkey Kong at the end of the day isn't because of his placement. It's more because of
He's
either the
fun.
playstyle or the IP.
Yeah, we share a unique
Well,
sense
yeah.
of love for Donkey Kong.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know what I mean? Like the Cloud players aren't like, oh yeah, like we have a kindred spirit to Cloud. No, they sold their soul. Donkey Kong players like, there's a certain.
Damn,
love
have you
there.
seen that new Monkey game?
Oh my god.
Nah, I love DK, and then I hope I continue to love him, and I hope in the next game I get to love him again. But yeah, it's been a good ride.
Yeah, it has, I think. Yeah, my thoughts is he's really fun for a reason. I think hitting almost every single one of his moves feels incredible. And being good with him, and like when you're playing matchups that are doable and you can actually play the game, it's really fucking fun. But yeah, so that's pretty much the end of this episode here. I want to give a thanks to both of you guys, because I know for the listeners, this episode was a pain to schedule. We had to reschedule like 4 different times, but we finally got it, and it was worth it. No, yeah, can I say what happened? Can I say what happened?
Yeah.
So the day we were supposed to do it the first time, I get a DM from Keutz at like 9 a.m. Oh no, like 5 p.m. or something. And be like, "Hey bro, I'm hungover as hell. Can we do a different day?" Low-key forgot about this, and I have to work. And I'm like, you know what, mate? Perfectly fine.
You know what's DK about? You know what we're like.
Yeah.
Jabsy had the same excuse as well, but the podcast is running too long. We won't speak on that.
Literally. So yeah, thank you for tuning into this episode. Tune in next episode. We will talk about Link with Ray Z. That'll be really exciting. So yeah, look forward to that, and we'll see you guys in another one. Take care.
See you later.
Yeah.